Hello. Hold on. Oh God, where is it? Oh, that's not it. Hello. Hello. Okay. Let me turn the music down. They can't hear you guys. They cannot. They can see you talking. Do you guys see the stream and how when you talk, your little peoples light
We
up?
glow now.
You glow. Isn't that awesome?
They're gonna see who talks the most.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of us is gonna
It's
light up the whole
definitely
entire time.
Trick, Argy, Sunny, and Bounded.
Huh?
Huh?
Wow, I feel called out.
Rosalind's
You
gonna
put me
be
in the
lit
same
up
list
like
as Sunny?
24/7.
Toxic behavior.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I was just stating facts.
She's like, I
Jeez.
feel attacked. I feel called out.
I'm teaming
How
up with
dare
everyone
you.
else this time.
I'm sorry. It's the truth. Okay, so we left off talking to the people around. Yeah, your stretch got taken off Gi because this is D&D. And I'm not getting up. I've got too much stuff out in front of me to get up. If you roll a d20 and you make a 20, I'll stretch. No excuses. Just facts.
All the excuses.
Oh, so close.
And yet, so far.
Oh, well. That's funny. I just rolled a nat 20. Okay, anyway. Now that I got that out of the way. So we left off on Stormwreck Isle at Dragon's Rest. You guys had gotten back from doing some adventuring. And you had talked to several members around Dragon's Rest, including the Bounded, Nox, and Sweet Sun, Rosalind, talking to Runara, and learning some valuable information last session. So we start off with dinner being called, and Mila and Laylee are in charge of dinner. So it should be interesting. When you guys file into the dinner room, to the dining hall, you find that Runara and Varnoth are not there. Yeah. Laylee comes in and she's got this wonderful looking hors d'oeuvre tray. But then as you look at it closer, it kind of looks a little off. But it does look pretty. I mean, you could tell she tried really hard. So, she says, "This will be my best dinner yet." And you can see all the small children kobolds are kind of just like, okay, we'll see. And they start passing bowls around, and you guys get your supper.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to make a survival check for poison after this.
I can see somebody doing air quotes in the air when she says supper.
One of the children just be like, "Yeah, that's gonna be the best dinner."
Oh, their facial expression.
Yeah,
really
we won't be feeling like crap the next morning. Why do I feel like we're gonna have to use a heart mushroom?
Oh my
How
goodness.
bad does it actually taste when we eat it?
I don't know.
Would you care to be the guinea pig and find out?
Hang on. I'm gonna read roll, and what's a 13 tell us?
It's interesting tasting. Oh, thank you so much for the bitski. Thank you. Thank you for coming in.
Nox is gonna take like a big bite and be like, "Ah, this is great. You should totally cook more."
And you
All
could
full of
just
heels,
see
right?
Laylee's just smile, just bright. She's like, "Thank you." And she sits down and she starts eating with you guys.
Aww.
Tarek kind of just like stirs his bowl. You know, like pushing the food around.
You Argy?
Aw. Thanks for the getting Sunny a gifted sub, Argy. Thank you so much.
Oh, the
So,
emotes.
I mean, you guys have the kobolds here in front of you. Tarek is there. Nyx is there. Mila's there. Kyoya. Sitting
Okay.
next to you. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss at dinner? Amongst yourselves or with the other people there?
Their eggs.
Mm.
I want to
Okay.
say how delicious this meal is. You are
You
an
can see
amazing chef.
Laylee just kind of be like, thank
Let me get
you.
over there.
I
So I
know.
can actually try it.
And then Ross would pass that on the floor.
I'm not gonna say anything out loud. I put the rest of it in this bowl.
As you guys kind of like start eating your dinner, the kids are kind of like apprehensive to like take a first bite, and they try to distract by asking you guys questions about where you've been and what you've been doing, and have you met any cool, like, have you battled anybody and killed anyone? And Blep is just like, you didn't have my dagger, so I'm sure, next time you should take me with you. That way I can defend you with my magical dagger. And Frub, who's just got limitless energy, is like, so tell me, what did y'all do? Did you fight any dragons? And then
No.
you can
Not a bunch of
see Tarek
living
kind of look at
fungi.
him like, let's not talk about fighting.
Nox, after hearing the comment about the dagger and taking him with us, is going to respond. Yeah, it was actually really tough. I think we need something a little stronger. What if, for now, I trade you one of my daggers for yours?
Blep kind of looks at you very suspiciously, like, and like holds the dagger close to him, like on his belt, because he's not supposed to. He's been told not to pull it out at the dinner table. Um, and
Oh, okay.
he's like, I think I'm gonna hold on to it just in case something happens here.
Okay. Um.
Remember, he still thinks it's magical since we made it glow.
Yeah, I was going to say though, with that, Nox also like subtly recasts light on the dagger within its sheath, so the next time he pulls it out, it's glowing again.
I was gonna say, can I glitter sparkle it?
We're gonna end up glitter
Okay.
sparkling him in the face.
I'm gonna glitter sparkles you, so you can't be sneaky.
Blep just like looks down at his dagger and he's like,
Hey, I'm a
Not
rogue.
now.
I'm meant to be sneaky. You need me.
Not.
"You're gonna get me in
now.
trouble again."
If you do anything to me, she'll probably go after you.
As you
No, I
guys
don't.
are, go ahead.
I was just saying, I don't really have any questions like on the
That's
top of my
fine.
mind right now or conversation to have
The
because
dinner
I'm
is
still
just to kind
processing
of
everything
have a
else.
family meal, you know?
Yeah.
It's a
How are
family
you guys
meal.
doing? There we go. I'm asking all of them, how are they?
Sunny, are you playing a game?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's probably Arjun clicking around with his fidget toy again.
Yeah, it's definitely RE.
Arky.
I turned
Actually,
my
that would
game
be
off once
incorrect.
it started. It's still Argy.
Arky.
Hold on, I'm watching.
Anyway.
No, it's Ninja's fan.
Oh, okay. Got it. Driving me crazy. Anyway. It
What do
just
you think
sounded
I
like
said?
somebody was like
God.
button pushing on a controller. That's what it sounded like.
Just
I
No,
think
that was
so.
me. It was me.
Because he has neither denied or confirmed yet.
I'm
Now it's
playing a
Argy.
game as well, but
Oh
I
my
didn't think I was popping up.
Oh my god. So, love that. So you guys, as you're sitting there eating dinner, you guys see Varnoth walk in with kind of a, you can't really read her face that well. She kind of always has this kind of like,
Sullen look.
yeah, sullen and serious. But she looks like focused and concerned. And she comes and she sits down and she grabs a bowl and she says, "Thank you, Laylee, for the wonderful dinner." And she starts eating.
Who was this that you said just came in?
Varnoth.
Okay.
They're not in there.
Okay, well, I don't have the map up on stream.
Oh.
For
Oh.
shame.
I mean, I do.
Is that why I had to
I
move
have the map
Rosalind
up.
out of the temple and all the way over to the dining room?
You failed. I stopped you before
No.
you could.
No, you didn't. I put you right next to me
Yeah.
in the dining room. Now you're moving yourself.
No, I put me right now. You know what? We're not going to argue about it. Continue.
Gonna beat you. Anyway. Okay.
Anyway.
So as you guys finish up dinner,
Yes, that's why I left.
if you guys finish up dinner, you see all the children start help cleaning up the kitchen with Mila. And Laylee, who had finished cooking, kind of goes and, relaxes herself and kind of pats her tummy because she just ate her whole serving and she's very proud of herself. And the kids and Mila kind of clean up the mess that is the kitchen. Trying to get the stuff off the ceiling and the floor.
Oh, jeez.
And Varnoth heads to the library and kind of sits. Bless
Bless
you.
you.
And
Thank you.
Tarek-
Sorry.
you're fine. Tarek goes to his
It is working well.
his chambers to start making your potions, and Laylee kind of just sits at the end of the table, satisfied with herself. And she looks at you guys and she says, You know, I've created some of your weapons that you wanted and your items. You're always free to take a look, you know. I can hand them to you in the morning.
I actually need to talk to her.
And she says, "Yeah, what do you need?"
Oh, first I wanted to give you some stuff.
Oh, just like as a gift?
Yeah. I found some carpenter tools and leatherwork tools for you.
Well,
Thought you might be interested in
I
that.
can always use some carpenter's tools, but I don't know what I'd use leatherworking tools for.
Well,
And
you
then
may have them
you
as
could
leather
see
tools.
her like completely drown whatever you're saying out and like go into like thinking mode. She's like, "You know
I
what?
mean, you could have both.
I'll if you're willing to give them to me, um, you know, we can work out some kind of trade. I don't want to just take them from you."
Well, I have something interesting. So first, hey, Samriel,
What?
remember that bell?
Yes, the one that we needed to imbue with magic.
Yeah, Laylee, you said you could do that, right? If we found something that can help it. If I remember correctly or wrong, let me know.
Um, yeah, Runar is the one that told you that you should magically imbue use the fire scale to magically imbue an item with.
Who said they could do something about the bell in the beginning?
Laylee did.
Yeah, so we have this magical fire scale that I was told can help make that bell activate. Would you like to give that a whirl?
Well, we would need somebody with magic. You're a wizard, are you not?
I am.
So why don't you try?
Oh, you know what? I can just do it, can't I? How do I do that?
I need you to make a d20 roll for me to see if you can
Just a
Not
regular.
flip my
fuse
bell.
this
Oh,
fire
regular
scale.
D20.
Yeah, just a regular straight d20.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh come on.
Oh, Rosalind!
Whatever it matters.
Well
My
done.
bell!
So
Your bell or my scale?
you take this fire scale and you look at it. You've never done something like this before.
Very
This is
true.
very new for you. You've never had a fire scale before ever. And you just kind of like look at both of them and you just kind of like smash them together and nothing happens and the fire scale kind of breaks and falls to the ground
Oh no. So I have little pieces.
in little pieces.
Are they still holdable?
And Laylee looks at you and she goes, I'm not a wizard, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you do it. Maybe try to like use magic this time. Do you have another one?
I don't know if anybody has one. Maybe a fire scale.
I don't.
I traded mine when they came to that camp we came
I know.
across.
I
Yeah.
didn't get anything from that fire snake because y'all pretty much looted him while you were picking me up.
Now, Jasmine has one, correct?
Well, she might
I
want
don't
to
think
keep.
after that fail she wants to give up her
Oh,
fire.
didn't I give one to Jasmine? I gave one to Jasmine and Knox, didn't I? Or was it
Mm.
Bella? I remember giving people scales.
I have two of them.
I got a fang.
You got a fang.
I have two fire scales. I got one. You gave me one.
I
Well,
mean, you
it's up
can
to you.
try to
You
use the
don't have to.
pieces, but I don't know if it'll work as well.
I'll try the
But
pieces.
okay, roll me
Great.
an Arcana on with
Arcana
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
How do I disadvantage?
Oh wait, I want to see this.
I'm just waiting for this fire scale
Well,
to just
here's
blow
what it
over.
would be normal. Oh, what the frick? I was about to go to 19. And I
All
like
right,
tipped and went right back.
what's the disadvantage roll?
So that's with
Can we get a one?
disadvantage now.
No. Oh, freaking
Nice. So a
Or
10 will do it. As you
roll that I just did out of anger worked.
with you being a fire mage, you start to feel the power coming off of the scale, the heat that's embedded in it, and you kind of channel that through your body and into the bell. And as you bring them together, they fuse.
Nice.
And the runes on the bell have this like faint red glow, and there is a heat coming off, a warmth coming off of this bell now.
Who wants to ring it?
Nox, Nox is on
Laylee
his way
goes,
to the
maybe
library.
don't do that in
I
here.
was like, Nox
No,
is
we'll do
gonna
it
like
out in
watching
the
this,
woods somewhere.
and then gonna head over to the library. But as he sees, it, he's like, maybe we wait before maybe not in a closed space. We don't ring that, and then he leaves to go over to
Yeah.
the library.
We'll take a
Now,
look at that statue.
just to give you guys, since you've traveled around Dragon's Rest pretty often, like you've traveled kind of like a 360 around it at this point. I will tell you that not on a map, I don't have a map for it, but the path that you took from the other side where you originally landed with your, from the shipwreck, the path up that side of the mountain, not the side that the bay is on, there is a pretty good sized clearing of trees that's far enough away from the cloister to where if you were to practice some magic, that it would be safe. So if you guys want to go there to do anything, really, you're welcome to do that.
Okay.
It's beautiful up there, Laylee says. And honestly, if you do make a lot of noise, we probably won't, we'll know it's you. And there's not a ton of trees over there. So, I mean, you're not going to start like a forest fire or something.
Sounds like we're gonna go test out this pretty bell.
Now, if only we had a water mage just to be for safety.
A water mage?
I did
We're
select
not
create or destroy water in my spell list today.
Well, maybe you should go with her just to make sure she can't burn anything down. Or burn
Morgana,
herself
go where that
down.
statue is. Oh, if I burn anything, I burn that statue.
Yeah, we want to do
Oh,
that.
you
right
got a
now
Probably
when we have the
Charmander.
library.
The statue.
Congratulations, Toby, on your Charmander.
Oh,
Congratulations.
You can
Mhm.
buy a Charmander.
I got a Squirtle.
Wow.
Squirtle. But yeah, so you guys are welcome to do whatever you want because you are pretty well rested, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it is nighttime here on the island. It is a partially cloudy, but pretty clear night. No rain, no fog on the water. And the moon is full.
A lightning strike.
Okay. Oh, fine. No, I'm still on. Gosh dang it. I want to go pray.
You're not allowed to go pray.
You guys can do whatever you want to do.
So
I'm
No.
gonna leave it to
Nox,
you guys.
I'm not allowed to leave
having
the kitchen.
why is Frub in the wall? Frub, are you okay?
He's on top of the bookshelf.
No, fair
Listen,
enough.
listen, there's
He's
too
in the
many of them.
bookshelf.
I can't move them all into one spot.
Are they gonna dive in the morning?
No. No, Laylee is working on things. They've got plenty of materials left over from the dive before. to make supplies and stuff for the cloister.
We gotta go
Right.
test out the bell in the morning.
I go to the temple.
Okay.
I can't.
Mm.
You can't what?
I can't move. Yay.
Oh, there. I was gonna say though, Nox kind of sits at the table with Varnoth and kind of just after a couple of minutes of acting like he's interested in a book, he kind of like looks up and it's like I kind of know a troubled face when I see one. You okay?
Farnoth slowly peers up from her book with this deadpan face, and she says, "Are you all right?"
He does kind of like laugh to himself, and he's just like, I will get back to you on. Yeah, no, not really. This is a lot lately.
Just be warned. Do not bring any danger to this temple.
I wouldn't dream of it. If it's in my power to stop it, I will do what I can.
And she just kind of stays silent, looking at you, like straight eye contact.
So is any can you tell me anything about like what's happening or how do I help? Nox has really bad charisma, by the way.
I know. I like the nervous laughter. It's great.
Like, is he trying to help or is he trying to flirt? It's hard to tell.
Gee says, "Why does Knox look like Logan Paul?"
Yep.
No.
Shots fired.
I mean,
That's
I think-
hilarious.
wrong,
It
but
kind
why
of
do you have to
does.
say
I get.
it?
I think you just ruined his character for him now.
I'm scrapping
It's
this.
a very
Come again,
skinny
new
character. Very
I'm gonna be a
skinny Logan
barbarian.
Paul.
Hey, Candy, just a heads up. You know how you're making me Rosalind Veldhuizen?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Rosalind Woodhaven here.
Yeah. Well, I can delete your last name.
There you go. Wait, can I rename it? I've got it. Can I do it? I was gonna fix it for you. Continue.
Well, now I gotta spell things. Hold on. I'm sorry, Knox. Give me 1 second.
Just maintaining eye contact, just waiting.
Making
You're
yourself
just getting
more
really, really nervous under her. You feel little, and you're a halfling, and you feel little.
Somehow I feel smaller.
Real tiny.
And she looks at you, and I would ask you to please repeat the question that you said because your DM has ADD.
I'm not gonna do it in character. I'll just give you the question. It was asking just is there any directions you can point me in to help? Anything I can do to bring safety here, essentially.
Just don't bring whatever fight you're in, whatever goal you have, don't bring it here to these people.
Our
You can see
presence here sounds like it's worrying her.
she's almost like a mama bear, or that kind of vibe you feel from her. Very protective. This is her home, and she doesn't trust you or know you. This is a very battle-worn person that you can tell just by the scars on her face that she's seen shit, and she doesn't want that here. This place is a peaceful place, she says, and we want to keep it that way. So whatever adventure you go on, whatever quest or object you seek, or foe you try to fell, keep it away from here.
Nox kind of like nods along in agreement. And then in a little bit more of a serious tone, says, after the things I've learned today, I would hate to bring anything here that could cause harm.
And tell your drow friend,
Uh-oh.
whatever she's concocting or summoning, that this place, this is my home. You keep whatever magic that she's concocting out, or you won't be welcome here anymore.
Joking.
And then she kind of straightens her back and kind of almost looks down at you, like down her nose, and says,
Oh, no. Sorry.
just remember that these are good people. And then she kind of like looks at you like, you can go now.
And with another nod, not really saying much, just acknowledging the words so that she knows that he was listening. And then he's going, as he gets up, he kind of gives a little like nod to Rick's over there as well before heading out and kind of just sitting on the edge of the path right here, just kind of lost in thought for a little bit.
Nice. Does anybody else want to do stuff tonight? Go places and do things?
Drugs.
I'm just gonna pray.
Pray for sanity because
This
of the
is
group you're stuck with.
Jasmine, are you just like flying around?
He is a bird.
Maybe.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's super. Oh no, it's just Jasmine.
It's just Farquaad.
No,
That's
it's
it.
the
It's just
amazing
Farquaad.
Jasmine.
Technically, it is a bird.
It's Jasmine Farquaad.
Oh, dear heavens. I'm just gonna chill here with Mila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mila. Delron's still sitting in there too, by the way. Delron, what are you doing?
Just chilling. In a food
Don't-
coma.
Shouldn't you be going with your
He's
friend
eating
that he's born?
seconds. He's like, this is amazing.
Exactly.
He's like, here you
Eating my
go.
seconds.
uh,
You,
and
uh,
Samro, what
can,
are you doing?
with your friend.
Kelia wants some time alone with whatever the
Mila?
football is. Yeah.
I'm not giving them that.
He's in here.
I know you're not. But I'm just saying, that's what Kelia wants.
That's all I want.
You saying isn't there? Shouldn't you go off with your friend?
Jasmine's just flying around, just listening to your conversation.
Do you want my
Just
flower to
casually
give her?
floating around, just being that
Here.
awkward third wheel.
I'll be between y'all. How about that?
Just plops down in between them. Hey guys!
Yeah, flies back in and just pushes her way between the two of you.
Swooshes through the door and casually flops down between them. Remind me to never take you as a chaperone.
What? I'm a good chaperone. I got wings. I keep you dry.
Anybody else want to do anything tonight?
Are we wanting to test that bell out tonight? So that way, if we end up needing to do anything with like our magic or whatever, we can long rest afterwards and then have everything ready for whatever the next day brings.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, I'm not the one holding the bell.
And so if it's
Who
like
wants
we
to go
hang
with
out
me to
for
see-
yeah, if we hang out for some time and then go, like Nox would join in on that to see what that bell does.
What time is it?
Who wants to go with me to see what the bell does? What
time
the
is it?
bell do?
It's like
Ring my bell.
9:30ish.
Ring my bell.
Oh, late.
It's dark outside. It's late. Okay. Sunny. That's Sunny talking.
Damn, Sonny.
You're a drow. This is like your perfect time of day.
You live in dark
You
days.
thrive
don't
in
know what
this.
day looks like.
I guess I'll go.
Well, what are you doing with Laylee, huh?
I don't know. That's where Sonny put me. She decided apparently that I should go all the way over there.
I mean, you guys seemed to have chemistry in the kitchen earlier.
What? Because I was giving her shit for her food?
Yeah, you
Yes,
mean
and she
Laylee
gave it
ripping
right
Samuel a
back.
new one for even daring to help her in the kitchen?
Yup, that's the perfect couple right there. Someone needs to do that for him.
Somebody needs to help me in the kitchen? What?
No, not that part.
Heavens.
I'm gonna lock your
Sonny,
player
you know I
character.
don't listen to you.
He's doing at this point.
Jasmine. It just cracks me up. She's just like a bird just flying around. Like a vulture.
Cow.
Listening to all the
Exactly.
conversations.
She's working her wings.
She's an odd bird.
I gotta stretch my wings.
Nox is sitting there trying to throw rocks and hit her. Like,
Oh, do I need to roll for praying? Or am I good?
Oh god.
You're good.
I don't know where I put my character. Oh, there she is.
Oh my
So-
Oh,
God.
you're by me.
If you're praying, here, let's go there. Rosalind, who are you praying to?
Me.
Wow.
Jasmine says
me?
50 feet up in the sky.
All right, Jasmine, land on the statue. I can pray for you.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go to sleep.
You can be one of those birds on its shoulder.
Kiyoyo, what was that?
I'm
Yo-yo.
just gonna go to sleep so I can get my crossbow in the morning.
Where are we supposed to be going for this bell?
I thought you were
we can open-
praying. Go back. Who are you
It's
praying
over now. It was
to?
a short prayer.
Bahamut. Or however you say it.
And what do you say?
Bahamut.
I'm just asking for
Drugs.
him to watch over
Argy,
everyone.
I'm going to mute you.
To guide our way, all that other mushy stuff.
Okay.
Mushy stuff.
Okay. So now where are you guys going?
Yeah, where are we going for this bell?
Just I'm trying to like just, I'm not trying to railroad you guys. I'm just trying to like,
move it along.
move it along.
No,
Shall
I'm
we
saying
go get our golem and test out that bell?
Yeah.
let's
Go
go.
get Samuel.
Where
Samuel,
is
you're
the
talking
last-
you're talking to Laylee, right?
No,
Nope.
I got shoved over there by
Oh,
Sonny.
okay. Okay.
Sonny's trying to
Oh,
force me to
he's
flirt
behind
with
me.
her. Yeah, I'm gonna come smack you over the head for sticking me in there.
So y'all want to check out this bell?
Yes, I
I
want to
think
go
that's
play
a
with my new
great
bell.
idea, guys.
All right, let's go take it somewhere not near here so it doesn't affect this place.
So you would need to go kind of like northeast-ish to get to this clearing. It's about 5
Oh, shit.
minutes up the hill, a little bit of a hike.
How far's the statue?
And you guys come to this clearing, and it's
Alright,
quite
we'll pretend
beautiful
it's
up here. You can actually see the water, and the ocean is still, and the moon is reflecting off the ocean, and it's a quiet night. You don't hear anything unusual other than the crickets chirping and stuff like that.
Chirping.
Yeah,
Chirping, chirpiter, chirpiter.
chirping. And this is a pretty good size clearing, about the size of maybe a baseball field or something like that, where the trees are down below sightline. So it's kind of like a nice, good, flat area for you guys to practice combat, practice magic. The kobolds use it as like a playing ground where they can take a ball and kick it around and stuff like that.
For a second there, I thought you were saying the kobold kids were here, and I was like, maybe
No,
we should
they're
get
not
them to
here.
leave before
They're
we-
going to bed. It's bedtime.
They're gonna die if they come here.
All right, I'm gonna ring the bell and see what happens.
Before you do, just like as we're heading up there, the idea pops up in Nox's mind, and he's like, what it there's sometimes where magic is like bell, it makes things appear, and we just put fire. What if this summons a fire thing?
I know I'm gonna be totally useless for you guys again. What if this summons the thing with the statue or moves the statue? That's what I think it
Okay,
does.
who put me in the dining hall?
I don't
You-
have the map on stream.
You were in there the whole time? I thought you were in there the whole
I
time.
was not.
Oh, you paused it. Our characters can't run amok.
I can't fly around no more.
So, do you ring the bell?
Ring my bell, ring my bell.
I'm gonna look at them, and I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders and go ahead and ring it.
So
and we'll
when
be
you
up in
ring,
the air when they ring it.
okay,
I'm backed
when you,
away.
I've got my
So-
create and destroy water ready to just splash this thing with as much water as I can create.
so when
Get
you
your boat ready,
ring this
Kiyoya.
bell, you kind of feel like almost like an aftershock, from like an explosion, like a wave hit you, and it's hot, a wave of heat.
Ooh.
It doesn't really do any more than that. If anybody wants to give me an Arcana check to see what maybe the bell does,
I'm
or
on
some,
it.
okay.
So
Okay,
we just feel a wave of heat, but we don't actually see anything.
Of course.
Man,
When it mattered.
I got a 13.
Okay. Jasmine, you realize that
Oh, God, for
this bell requires an attunement with a spellcaster.
Jasmine.
Specifically
I knew
one
it.
that's attuned with fire.
It's the very specific
Well,
setting you're setting up right
shit.
now. I
So
mean,
I come down and tell Rosalind if she needs to do that.
My bell! It is mine!
Of course. Do you want me to ring it?
Well, you'd have to attune to it.
I mean, anybody who can cast a fire spell can attune to
I
it.
could attune to it.
Exactly.
Ooh, I cast fire. I might become a crispy chicken though.
So first,
actually,
you would need to attune to it.
How do you attune to it?
I'm kind of annoyed because I have a spell that looks like fire, but it's radiant.
If I'm right, the rules say attunement takes about 30 minutes of in-game time, and it's just your character sitting with the item, focusing and connecting to its magic.
Oh, I could do that while I'm praying.
I'm gonna let Rosalind attune to it, but I'm gonna remind her that it is mine, and I'm just letting her borrow it.
Oh my goodness. And I
Well, and
activated it for you.
I was just explaining what the rule book said. That's entirely up to how Candy does this as well. Like, she gets final
Oh.
say.
So on here, it doesn't give me a specific time. It just says you can't have more than 3.
Okay, I think there was like some. It may have been old rules, and maybe they changed it. I just remember reading something a while ago that said it takes about 30 minutes of in-game time,
I mean, that
Well,
like a
sounds
short
about
rest, kind
right.
of.
And that sounds about right.
I think that was just to prevent people from like quickly swapping between attunements
Attuning
in
to
combat or
something
something.
in the middle of combat. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So yeah, whoever would wish to attune to it. My Samriel gave it to Rosalind, so
I'm letting her
Rosalind.
borrow it.
Okay.
Okay. Do I just ring it? Ding ding.
I mean, yeah, whatever that attunement looks like, you can describe it.
Oh, just snap a little fire and ring the bell.
Okay.
Like snap the fire and ring the bell above it.
Okay.
And then something happens. I don't know what.
So it takes you about
It could
30
be nothing.
minutes to kind of attune to this item. So the bell starts humming with power, and you can feel the heat off of it. And when you grab this bell, it's not hot to the touch, but you can feel the heat coming off of your body. This
Ooh.
bell creates the passive heated body on whoever's holding it, which is all creatures within 10 feet must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 4d6 fire damage.
So kind of what we were doing when we were touching the snake.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, did you say all creatures?
Yes.
That would be
Oh,
including
that's
us
friendlies.
standing right next to her.
So all of us are
No,
gonna
no,
have
here
to
you
make
go.
saves.
Allies may choose to automatically succeed on the save if they are aware of the effect.
Okay.
So none of us are.
No, we're all
I was
aware.
about to say
'Cause we just found out.
Rosalind already.
I mean,
burning
Rosalind can
us.
tell you or not. She doesn't have to. Would you like to try something else with the bell?
I already rang it, right?
No, you haven't rung it. Not since you've
Well, then-
attuned to it.
Oh,
We'll just ring it
attuning
then.
is what gave that passive. Okay.
Yep. Try
So
ringing it now.
you may ring the bell as an action to create a wave of intense heat. All creatures within 10 feet must make a DC 15 Constitution.
Nobody's near me, by the way. I walked away from everyone I did this.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I read this totally wrong, guys. Please bear with me because I'm
Disregard,
dyslexic. The heated body is if a creature hits you with a melee attack or touches you, it's a 1d6 fire damage. And then
So yeah, the snake.
yeah, and then this when you ring the bell, it's the DC 15 within 10 feet or roll d6 fire damage. And you can
this bell
ring
have
the
any-
bell for this effect once per long rest.
I was gonna mention that, but the heated aura thing, I was like 4d6 for just a passive.
Yeah,
aura?
no, that was my fault. I'm sorry. That was
You
Does
say
this
my.
bell have a-
4d6?
Hold on. Does this bell have a technical term for it?
Yes, it does.
The
Okay,
bell.
how do
I'm
I
gonna put it in your
know?
items because
Okay.
there's another effect as well, but you need some sort of teleportation spell to use it.
Of course. Don't I have something like that? The grasshopper thing I need?
That's jump. That's not a teleportation
Let's
spell.
jump. I mean, it's like teleportation. I'm on the ground now. I'm
Misty
up in the air.
Step, Dimension Door, Thunder Step, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put
I
it
have
in.
healing word. Will that help?
No.
Thanks. Thank you for answering my sarcastic question.
As Rosalind rings this bell, you guys see this like ring of fire rush out from her body and the bell, in a 10-foot radius around her, and
Oh no.
and it's kind of like and all the grass that's around her is just singed in a 10-foot radius around her.
Nothing on fire. Nothing's like actively burning.
No.
Okay.
Watch out,
He's like,
guys.
I'm
Wolf
ready.
getting
I'm
closer.
ready.
Jasmine's like, as long as my cloak of billowing is okay, we're fine.
What?
Long as my cloak still billows, we're good.
Her Snape
Okay.
cloak.
Yeah, sorry, I've got to like put it directly into your inventory. Give me a second.
Oh, you're good. I'm in no rush. I mean, it's not gonna be useful unless I see an ice dragon.
Nice. Oh my god, go away. Okay. Okay, it should
No.
be in your equipment. And you should be able to click on it and see all of the things. Now, you won't be able to use it like the regular stuff because it's a homebrew item. So you'll have to just make the rolls when you use it.
Well, that's fine.
Okay. You like the picture?
Oh, the bell?
Yeah.
I don't see a picture.
Oh. For shame.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
For
Oh wait,
shame.
it is tiny. It's very tiny. I can see it.
I
has,
can
like- it
see
looks like the
clearly
ring.
now. It's tiny.
Yeah, kind of. It kind of does.
Just on the outside, not the
Is there
inside of
anything
the
else
ring.
you guys would like to do in this field?
I think that's really all we came out here for was to test the bell. So
Whoa.
Sorry, my mic's fucking up. This is a new development. It sucks.
Oh my god.
Click that. No, wait. Stop
Oh my gosh.
So whatever y'all want to
That bell
do.
looks awesome.
I don't want to like tell you what you're doing next. You guys have to decide.
So, after standing there and watching for a second, seeing the scorched grass around, I'm gonna cast
Can I
Create
take
Water
that?
anyway, and
Okay.
just dump about a gallon of water on her. Like, all right, it's safe.
right on her head.
I love that.
Thanks.
Rosalind's just
Everything
drenched.
was fine.
Everything, even her underwear is wet. Everything is wet.
Goodness.
Hey yo!
I'm gonna go dry off. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna leave because Samriel
This
is
this
disgusting.
passive heated body kind of helps a little bit
Okay,
as you're
so I'm a
holding it. It
little
kind of
dry.
warms it up.
There we go. I'm
You're not
activated. Just
cold.
It's just a space heater.
Nice. So, are
Can
you
I
guys
keep
going
this
to?
house, Samriel?
I'll let you hold on to it for now.
I'll
But if I get a
babysit it.
fire spell, it's gonna be mine.
You're a monk.
Good luck, Mr.
Okay.
Reed.
Anyway,
I'm
you're
sorry,
a
what
monk.
did you say? I can take
Nothing.
it back now and just hold it in my inventory.
Why did you say that? That was Candy.
Uh-huh.
Yes. She was the one that said it, not me. I mean, we do sound a lot alike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know you were the one that thought it first. I know you.
I did not think it at all.
That was just accusing her of thinking something that I said out loud. That's crazy.
Accusing her of thinking.
know,
How
right?
dare you?
I know, right? God, do you think I think?
I think you think. I think
Yeah.
you think.
You guys take in this beautiful night as you guys walk back to Dragon's Rest.
I'm also looking at the stars.
And you can see the stars partially through the clouds. It's not a completely clear night, but it's definitely the clearest night you've seen here. The moon is full, so you can see pretty much everything around you.
And I can see farther than that.
Can y'all give me a perception check?
Sure.
Cannot be
Passive perception.
flying.
I have a passive perception of 16, so I'm just gonna use that.
You want to roll, see if you crit?
I got 14.
I'll
I got
see what I
15.
get. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my 16.
Okay.
Got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Passive. What's my
So,
passive?
Knox, as you guys head back after dumping a whole bunch of water on top of Rosalind, you're kind of the last
Splash.
person to start going back down the trail. And you look up and you see something flying in the distance towards the south.
Uh-oh.
Something large.
It's not me.
Thanks for
Alright.
letting us know, Jasmine.
And then it goes
Mhm.
back down below the trees where you can't see it.
Well,
Wait, south as in near the town? You should ask that.
No, south as in south.
yeah,
We
the
went
town's more,
northeast.
yeah, the town's more like north of the island. I imagine south is like the other part of the island, kind of.
Oh, I know, but we were north of the town, and the town is south of us.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was asking that.
No, it's farther away.
See, clarification. Thank you. Not that I know it.
Well, like Nox is going to immediately be like, it's gone. There was something over there. It was big and
There what?
it flew it over the trees and then it's gone now. I don't see it.
Yeah, in that direction. No,
Yeah,
not
that way.
And the
He's just
first one?
pointing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that direction?
Yeah, it was out there.
This direction.
Oh,
No,
over there?
that's north. Oh my God, guys, stop.
I didn't. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing
Oh
anything.
my God.
Don't yell at me this time.
So you guys are over here
I
in
don't know how
this
to stop it.
on
There
this
we go.
clearing,
Wait, I didn't do that.
and this is south.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is south.
Oh, we were near the middle part, right? So we haven't gone that far yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't gone down there yet.
Okay.
So you guys reach Dragon's Rest. You want to take a rest while you're here? Sleep for the night?
I mean,
I'll meditate.
I'm gonna sleep for the
After I
night.
pray.
Oh my God, thank you so
Yeah.
much for the raid. Thank you, Spiked.
yeah, right.
Hello, how was your stream? Beautiful lady.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What'd you play?
Beautiful. I found my flower too.
Hey, Mama, how are you? So as you guys come back into Dragon's Rest, what are y'all doing?
I want to go talk to Laylee and see if I can get my dagger.
I mean, you can try.
Nox is going to stop by the temple, kind of say general just prayer of guidance to anything that'll listen right now, and just ask for safety for the town for what's to come, whatever that may be,
Lovely. I love that. I
before
give you
resigning himself to bed.
inspiration. Look at me. Inspiration.
Aw.
Do I put that down on this somewhere? I don't know how that works in there.
I think it's under, you just click the heroic inspiration.
Whoa, it's a little sunset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how inspiration even works. I've never
Yeah.
used it.
So you get advantage. So basically, if you roll a bad roll, you can re-roll that roll.
Oh, okay. It's like my luck, but better.
Yeah.
I could use that.
You played Dead by Daylight. Wonderful. Well, I hope you had fun and I hope you had a great stream. If anybody doesn't know, I'm Candy Bunny. We do D&D some Fridays, sometimes.
Some
It's
Fridays, sometimes.
depending on everybody's schedule. We'll be doing a one shot here in the summer too. So click on the Discord, and that way you guys can figure out when we're doing that. I'm also a variety streamer and I paint on stream occasionally. So thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for the raid, Spiked. If you have to do after stream care, please go do that. Anybody needs to, shower, shit, shave, do it. And and thank you so much.
How'd that go?
Shower, shit, and shave. That's what my dad always said. That's how you get ready. Shower, shit, and shave. Okay. Are you laughing at me, Kaze? I can hear you.
No, my brain, when you said after stream care, my brain went somewhere
Oh.
else.
You have an
Ma'am.
ad. Do you want to take your break?
Yeah, we can take a break. It's a good time to take a break.
We're
Let's
about to
take a
start your
break.
day.
You guys got 5 minutes. We're going to take a break. Why don't we say
Back in
that?
10,
Do you guys want to do
15.
anything else tonight before you take a long rest and start the day in the morning?
Nope,
No.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, wonderful. Y'all are all asleep. And when we pick back up, you will still be asleep. Okay. Okay, bye.
Agree.
You said 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
All right, I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. 3 hours later.
Okay, while we're waiting on Knox to return, let me see. Let me see. You and frickin' drugs. Yay! It's technically 11 minutes, but okay, whatever. Just kidding. Aw, bless. Is the doggy okay? Says the druid. Jesus, Jasmine. No. Jesus. Yeah, but there's no humidity there, so. None. Just wait till the heat sticks to you. Like, in your sweat. Your skin can't breathe and sweat because the air also has moisture in it. You just... nice roll, Punisher. Okay. 15, right? Yeah. I wish it said it in the chat, but it does not. So as you guys lay down for a rest, Rosalind, you have difficulty falling asleep. You, oh my God, she says coherent. Um, you, give me a second.
You.
Oh, my head's cut off.
You awake in a pit.
Oh, snap.
It's dark, it's smoky, much like the Myconid caves filled with fumes. There's no mushrooms to be seen though. Everything kind of has an orange red glow,
Oh, God,
including
there's
the
no
fog that
marshmallow
you're
thingies,
in,
are there?
and you are walking forward. As you approach to wherever you're going, you feel a shadow looming over you, blocking the light. As you raise your head, you find yourself staring into the eyes of a massive red dragon. Its scales
This
deep,
fool again.
fiery red. her presence overwhelming.
Delron, is that you?
I think if that were Delron, he grew up a
This is
little bit real
Sharuth,
fast.
an ancient
Hey, for all
red
you know, I could be in the
dragon,
future.
long
Hold
dead
up
but
the
still
statue.
alive in your dreams, speaking to you in a voice like thunder.
Can I talk to it?
You are weak. She growls. Her voice is like molten lava.
Dang, now I know how Delron felt.
You are born into darkness, Drow. There is no escaping what you are. I heard you pray to Bahamut, and she chuckles. Those who turn his back, he who turns his back on those who dwell in the shadows. But I will show you true power. I will rise from the ashes and forge a new future for those like us, where you can be free to embrace your true strength. You are weak. You do not follow the path that is right in front of you. Embrace the destruction. You could crush Bahamut's followers beneath your claws. Take what is yours. Embrace the fire, Rosalind. Sharuth hisses. For a moment, your heart quickens. You feel it beating in your chest. Her breath is warm on your face. You feel it. You cannot escape your destiny. The dead come. What will you do when they all die?
Oh my.
When the dead all die? The dead can all die.
Oh.
I think the dead are coming and we're gonna die.
I know. I knew what you meant. Now, by true power, do you mean fireball? I didn't actually say that. It's just a thought.
The darkness creeps it into the edges of your thoughts. Sharuth once again offers you power.
Unlimited power.
I
Do
can
you
hear
say
it.
anything?
Oh, like, just leave me alone. I don't know why you're torturing me.
This is no torture. This is your destiny. Wake up. You are weak.
Get in my head.
Well, apparently you're weak.
You are all weak.
Yeah, Argy.
You see her open her maw, her jaws covered in saliva, almost dripping with hot, boiling lava liquid as
Okay, that's kind of cool.
her throat lights up red with fire,
Oh
and
gosh.
she blasts fire towards you, and there's a bright light, and you wake up covered, drenched in sweat, your heart still pounding,
Welp.
Woo. These dreams are not fun, guys.
And it is morning.
Well, I'll be at the temple first thing. I probably slept at the temple.
Okay, so whatever you guys want to do. Good morning.
Good morning. Random voice in the sky.
I
The
don't know
little
if
baby in
Rosalind
the
would
sun.
agree that it's a good morning,
Good
but
morning, all
Nope.
powerful overlord that controls everything we do in this world.
um,
I'm gonna go meet Mila about my crossbow.
okay, wonderful.
I'm gonna look
and
for
I
is it
need to
As you
go.
guys wake up, you realize something isn't right. It's strangely quiet at the cloister. You don't hear the
Really?
children. You don't hear Laylee or Mila tinkering in their tinkerer's hut. You don't smell breakfast cooking. You don't even hear the birds chirping.
Oh boy.
Call.
Well,
And we have the map.
Nox is gonna go look for where everyone may be gathered at, or just try to get the bearings of the town because something's off.
I'm gonna go inspect Mila and her sister's like little tinkering shop to see if I can find any evidence of anything.
I'm gonna end up
Okay.
meeting you there because I was going down there to see if they had my dagger ready.
As you guys get there, you realize that there's no door. Everything looks like it's been left in a hurry.
It doesn't bode
They must
well.
have skedaddled or something. Must have scared them off last night.
Yeah, but why didn't they wake us up? I'm
Because we're because of it.
I wonder if they left any notes or any parchments around saying that they were leaving.
Am I able to get into the room that is it Lenara?
Runara, no. I mean, you can try.
What do I need to do to try?
You need to remember exactly what Runara did.
What kind of roll do I need to do to remember?
Well, first you need to describe to me what you do, and then I'll decide what the role is.
Well, she like waved her hand at some symbols
She did,
on the
huh?
wall in the back. I don't remember. She did something. I'll go ask Knox if he remembers.
Nox is currently like running along the path, checking the kitchen, checking the library, trying to see where people are at.
Well, remember that room was safe.
The kitchen has
According to
not been
her.
touched since last night when it was cleaned by the children.
Hmm.
This space that's always kind of filled with life, even though it's small, seems dark and empty.
Are there any footprints?
It's rock.
Well, there's dirt on the ground,
Is there?
You
like
see no
dust blown
footprints,
from the.
Rosalind.
I mean, if
I'm
you
gonna do
guys
an
want to give me okay, there you go. If you guys want to give me some rolls,
Oh, yeah,
Rosalind,
I was
with
just saying. I was looking. I didn't know we had to do that.
well, I mean, what things are obvious, like the fact that there's
17.
nobody there, I'm not going to make you
Yeah.
roll for because it's obvious.
Perception check.
Unless we're
Which
in
one's
like
a
darkness or
investigation
something.
check?
I don't have to
Um,
roll me.
There we go.
Yeah, Knox also got 17.
So, okay. Delron, are you still sleeping or?
I'm awake. I just haven't moved my character. I've been listening.
Wait, the map's working?
He don't have the map up.
I don't have the map up.
No, it's still
No, you
positive.
don't.
Just give me a second.
You're good.
I'm trying to make the investigation check, but
You're fine. We've got plenty of time.
I'm gonna do that and Arcana to sense magic.
Okay. With the 19 Arcana and a 17, I think is your highest roll in investigation. Jasmine, you notice that there are footprints in the ground. And they're all leading north.
Like towards that clearing we were at? That direction?
Kinda, yeah.
We
Okay.
went like what, northeast or
Yeah.
something? To
I
get
mean,
to
the clearing is right above where the cloister sits, up on the top of the mountain, and you have to kind of go that direction to keep going north. Just the way the cliffs
Okay.
are.
Well, I vote definitely checking that out when we get a moment. What about the magic sensing?
You don't find any kind of magic, any kind of disturbance in the force there. Thank you. You like that? Did you like that? You like that one?
Love it.
How else was I supposed to put it?
No, that was a good way to put it.
No magical disturbance.
Mm-mm.
I like the force better. That force is perfect.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna hobble on over to Knox and ask him if he remembers how to open that door.
Waddle, waddle.
Waddle waddle.
Nanny
I can
waddled away.
try.
Oh,
It was-
Delron, with your 19 investigation check, you notice birds look like vultures, scavengers, in the direction of that field to the north, circling in that area.
Oh no.
why do I have to get such a high roll?
Do you want to
Well,
tell us?
Shit.
Yeah, I
I
guess
still
so.
want
I
to check
guess
out
I
this door
relate.
first.
I'll relate to the group. Hey, that's a bunch of
We
vultures
got
in
a
the sky.
problem.
That's not good.
Whatever my name is. Rosalind's starting to panic. She wants to make sure no one in that room too.
I guess.
I say we go check on the vultures, because if they're in that room, they'll still be in there when we come back.
But what if they're not?
That's true.
That's why we're going to check the vultures.
But what if we don't come back?
I mean, they might still be safe in that room. The vultures seem like.
Yeah.
I'd rather we
We'll go
die than
check
the
out the
kids
vultures.
die.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like vultures are the more pressing issue. We can come back and worry about that room later.
I know. Let's go.
We're gonna go investigate the vultures.
Yep, I'm ready walking that way.
I'm gonna start flying that way.
Yeah, go scope it out.
Okay. So you
Wait,
guys
they're
head
vultures. I could
towards
talk
the
to 'em.
northeast, heading to this clearing that you were at last night. That was so beautiful with the moon and the clear water. And it almost seems like there's a fog today. Like it could rain at some
Oh,
point.
can I mention,
Yeah.
as we're walking that way, I'm walking next to Knox. I'm telling him about my dream.
Lovely.
Knox looks increasingly more concerned as
I
time
feel
goes
like
on.
it's important with the situation.
It kind of becomes almost a somber feeling in the air. And then you see someone running towards you
Oh.
from across the field.
What's running towards us?
A person.
Somebody.
We need to
Uh-oh.
be on guard.
Do they look threatening at all? Like, are they holding a weapon or?
They're running full speed
Okay.
and they're
Can I
getting
make a
closer.
perception check to see if
Yeah.
anybody figures it out?
You can give me insight is for something
Investigation.
specific
Okay. If I can find it.
because you're looking at to figure out who this person is.
Can I also then roll an insight because I was questioning it?
Yes.
Woo!
Samra, with your
A
26,
four.
this is Varnoth heading straight for you
I'm
guys,
not doing so.
making direct eye contact with you, Samuel.
Ooh.
She doesn't look angry. She does not have her weapon drawn, but she's
just
running
trying to
straight
get
towards
somewhere
you.
in a hurry. I say let's go meet him and be like,
Okay.
what the fuck's going on?
Varnoth comes up to you and she looks at you as she's still kind of heading back towards the cloister, and she says, "There's no time. This is, if you truly," she looks right at you, Knox. "If you truly want to help, then destroy them. Get rid of them. They're a danger to these people, to this place. I can't stop and talk. I must go get medical supplies." And then she rushes back towards the
Uh-oh.
cloister.
Yeah, we're
She's
gonna keep heading towards those vultures.
Knox breaks into like a full sprint heading towards where she was coming from.
I want to go help her get medical stuff because I feel like I'd make the situation worse.
Sure,
Hey, at
you
least
want to
you're
go with
honest about
Varnoth?
it.
You can go with Varnoth.
I'll go with her and help her get supplies.
Okay. Is the
'Cause
rest
I'm
of
not
the
a healer.
party head towards the vultures? Towards the
Yep.
other end of the
Yeah.
field? You guys can't really
Must-
see that well at the end of the field. It's a very foggy morning. It almost seems like a grayish green smoke that reflects off the grass. The sun is nowhere to be seen, though it is like a partly cloudy day. Lots of fog. As you guys head down towards the field, you see a kobold, a child, on the ground with Runara above him, catering to him. You see two more kobold children crying and holding each other
Oh no.
as they sit on the ground, and Tarek, along with Runara, holding this child, kobold. You see a couple feet away from this, a drowned sailor, just like you fought when you landed on the
Or
beach.
those guys.
Mm.
Yeah. Um. So Nox, as soon as he's in that 60-foot range for it, is going to cast Healing Word towards the cobalt that they're holding.
Okay, is that a cantrip or
It's a first level.
okay. So okay. You cast it.
Do you want me to make the roll anyway, or do you care about the roll?
No, I don't honestly, I don't care about the roll. I'm gonna allow
Yeah.
you to do it as long as you take away that spell slot.
Yep.
Um
Understood.
you
I would roll that
watch
anyway. Okay.
as this child opens his eyes and you hear Runara, "Oh, thank God. Thank you so much." And Tarek, this big burly man with a gilded gallows tattoo on his arm, is like straight up crying. Full man tears. And holding the child. Going, "Kill Nip. Why do you go out here alone?"
What are they pointing at the
Renara,
tattoo?
she thanks you, and you see Tarek lift this small child, the small body of this child who's still weak and limp and goes in and out of consciousness, and carries him back and starts to carry him back towards the cloister. And Renara
Aw.
gathers up the other children, Frub and Blep. You see Blep's dagger laying on the ground, covered in blood and goop and gross, goopy stuff.
I defended him.
And they're crying in each other's arms as Renara gathers them and says, "Come, children. We must go take care of Kilnip." And the children walk back with Runara. And as she passes you guys, she sees the shocked look on your faces and she says, "Thank you. If you want to do anything to help, you have to find where they're coming from and stop them. They're getting closer each day." And then they walk away.
Sounds like the next mission.
Yeah, I
Rosalind,
think we're gonna need.
as you follow, I'm sorry, go ahead, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good.
What were you saying, Argy?
I was just gonna say, sounds like we need to get our new weapons that are crafted, and then we need to like immediately head out and start hunting these things down.
Rosalind, sorry. As you follow Varnoth into the camp, she's extremely fast. She's running full speed. You see her go into Maylee's hut,
Boy.
into Maylee's cloister. As you follow her in there, you're at the opening of the door, and she says, "What are you doing here? You must help them."
I'm here to
She
help
says,
you
"If
take the stuff to them.
If you're going to help, then help me find medical supplies."
That's exactly what I'm here for.
Okay, give me an investigation check to see if you can find medical supplies.
When it matters.
Rolls in that one.
Nice. You find what looks to be like a medical kit, like a first aid kit, that Laylee has bits and pieces of whatever is in there. But it looks like a medical kit. It has bandages and things like that. Some kind of weird blue-ish jelly stuff and what looks like one of the potions that Tarek makes out of the heart mushrooms, packed away for safekeeping in this med kit.
I found this.
Varnoth goes, "Oh, thank you. Good job." And she holds out her hands and says, "Okay, I'll go deliver it to them."
I hand it right to her.
Perfect. And she takes it.
I chase after her.
She stops for a second and she goes, "Thank you." And then she nods and she runs out the door.
Yeah, I take off after her too, because
Okay.
I don't know what everyone else is doing.
As you come along the road, Varnoth meets Tarek carrying Kilnip, and she's like, "Why did you move him? I was coming with the med kit." And Tarek says, "It's fine. He's stable." The cleric Knox, the short one. He the short one with the
short
weird
king.
hood. The bunny ears on it.
Yeah,
Weird style choice. He healed him and made him stable. Come, we must put him down to rest. Get the health potion. And you see they head up towards the temple area. Rosalind, do you follow them or do you go towards the rest of your party?
I guess I'll go to my party. I'll give them what I want to give them later.
Okay. Okay, party. Rosalind meets back up with you. You're still
But I miss
here
you
in
guys.
this field. Would you like to do any kind of dice rolling? D&D players?
Um,
I would like to see if there's anything on the body that could give us any indication of, what's causing these things or where they're coming from.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
while that's happening, Nox goes over to
Oh
pick
my
up the
gosh.
dagger and takes a moment to just clean off the blade of the goop that's on it.
Make sure you make it sparkly again.
Okay. Samra, with a 3 investigation check, you just see a
Oh,
dead
so,
zombie.
So helpful.
You're
Here,
like,
I'll give it a whirl.
it's dead.
There you go. I'll investigate it.
Again, I guess. I mean, it was already dead, but it's
I'm gonna
dead again.
investigate it.
I'm
And
pretty
my
sure it's
arcana?
completely dead. With an 11 Arcana, you don't sense anything coming off of this undead sailor.
All right, I'm checking it out too, since Argy failed so horribly.
So, are you going to investigate the body?
Yeah, I got a 20. I got a 21.
Okay, wonderful. With a 21, you
Find absolutely
notice the
nothing.
uniform that the zombie is wearing is identical to the ones that you fought down on the beach. However, this particular sailor has an emblem on his coat pocket of a compass with a rose in the center.
My.
Of course.
I mean, of course. What does that mean?
When the note taker says, "Of course, you should be concerned."
No shit.
Why do you think I'm asking?
When we were having that conversation in that room, a compass rose was mentioned by name.
Oh, that's right. Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to check this out, guys. What's the history? Can I check the
Well, of
history of
course
this
we do.
road?
They hurt
God
one of
dang
the
it.
kids.
With an
Of course
11
we need to
history
check it out.
check, you recall somebody mentioning the compass rose in conversation, but as in real life, as in this fantasy world, Rosalind has ADHD and can't
Yep.
remember shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I can't remember. I remember somebody saying something about it, but
Somebody said something.
you know
That
nothing
seems
from
familiar, but I can't place it.
like actual like history, like read it in an article or a newspaper or some or anything like that. You know nothing of a compass rose.
What happened to the captain?
The captain of our voyage?
Yeah,
Good question.
I don't remember him ever leaving.
I mean,
Uh,
didn't he kind of say that he was going to stay behind when we first set out?
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait,
no, we really
what?
haven't seen him since.
excuse me.
I know that other sounding captain anywhere. I haven't seen him.
Yep.
Are the
What
vultures?
was there a symbol on his boat of a rose and compass?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to link these things together because I have ADHD.
No,
And
The name
she's
of the
just
ship
dragging them
that you
farther
guys
apart.
rode was the Peregrine. Captain
I remember
Barnaby's
some
ship
others.
was the Peregrine. Captain
Yeah.
Barnaby Riggs.
Such a fun name.
It
So
is.
here, as I'm looking, I go, guys, what happened to the captain? Maybe he would know what this symbol means.
Suppose when we get back to town, we could ask about him.
Be yawning.
Too late. Are the
Uh-oh.
vultures
Did you get
still
too
still circling?
Jasmine, did you want to make any kind of check of the surrounding area while you're in flight?
Is the vulture still circling?
I think she wants you to roll.
No, but they're in the trees near this zombie watching. But
He wants
y'all
to
are
beat the
all
zombie.
kind of
Well-
right there.
Can I cast speak with animals and see if they've seen anything strange the last few
Absolutely.
weeks?
Smart.
Wait, can't you just speak to them though?
Yeah. Has to speak with
The
animals on
bird.
the
'Cause you're-
vulture. What would you like to ask them? Food. Food. Food.
Could you
Get
tell
away
me
from my
what
meal.
direction? Not even that. I don't know
Away
how to
from the
say it.
food. Anywhere else
They
but
came
near
from.
the food. And he like
Have
snaps
you
his
noticed
beak.
the area Jesus Christ.
Have not met him, no.
The zombies have come from.
The food?
Where did the food come from?
Yes, where did the food come
He
from?
takes his wing and he puts both wings out and he says, all around. Here.
Can you point in a direction of a specific area that you've seen them
And then
heavily?
he's kind of like turns his head. Food? And then he points to the north.
I'm gonna peck his eyeballs out. Not really, but which direction did the food come from specifically?
That way, obviously.
The north.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to ask him while you can talk with this very hungry vulture.
I don't think so.
Now leave. Do not steal my food.
I'll steal your food if
He
I feel like
squawks
it.
at you.
I squawk at
Here's
him.
the funny
Mhm.
thing. The birds can't hear me say this. I'm thinking it, but once we walk away, I'm putting that thing on fire.
Why would you be mean to the vultures? They're just animals.
I don't know what they want. I'm thinking this thing could be diseased. It could be something wrong with
That's-
it.
To be fair, yeah, that's just kind of
Obviously,
basic
something's wrong with
quarantine.
It was a zombie. I'm gonna dig through its pockets, just looking to see if it has anything valuable,
Well, you
like
failed.
coins or anything. I was looking to see if it had any indications of where it came from or what caused it.
You find nothing.
Oh, now you're gonna look into things.
You
What
find
about
nothing.
me?
You
Do I
just see
find
it. You're
anything?
like, this thing's dead as shit.
Do I find anything? Oh,
No.
wait. Does it? Hey Knox, don't you want its fingers?
I was considering it.
I can burn the meat off the bones for you.
Actually, I would like to that you said it was a symbol, the compass rose, right?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
we're ripping that off and taking it with us.
I was gonna say, can we cut that off and take it before you burn that?
Yeah.
Oh heck yes. Do you want to hold it? Because I might lose it,
Yeah, I'll hold on to
and
it.
or I might accidentally catch it on fire.
Just wrap the finger bones up in it.
Just get 10 meters away from me, just in case the bell activates.
No, he doesn't have his finger bones anymore. He gave them to the
I know. That's why
Myconids.
I wanted. I know. That's why I want to know if you wanted the fingers
From the
or
corpse,
toes.
yeah, to replenish.
All right. Well, go ahead and get your fingers. Do you want me
I
to
already
burn the
have
meat
my
off?
fingers, and then he just holds up his hands. It's a stupid pun.
Fingers
Not
and
your
toes.
fingers, the zombie's fingers, silly.
I would like to harvest the zombie's fingers.
Now, Knox, can you remind me, your cleric, he's a cleric of the dead, correct? Like associated with death and at the after, or like moving on.
No, he's associated with trickery. That's
Okay.
kind of his. That's
Okay.
who he aligned with.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, I would
Got
imagine
it.
though. I mean, I don't like that you're asking that question.
No, I was just curious for future reference.
That's worse.
For future reference, oh
I will
lord.
say, like, I'm not aligned
Make
with it
a
at
note
all.
of that.
But I do think clerics do have a because I can use a lot of like necromancy in my spell list.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
why I was
channel
asking.
naturally. Yeah.
So like, cause like Toll of Death and all of these things are kind of like.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, but I don't align myself with any deity that uses
Okay.
it.
Okay. Gotcha. I had forgotten. I apologize.
There you go.
Bad DM. Bad.
No. There's how many of us? I don't expect you to remember everything.
I know. You guys are a lot. There's 6 of you.
We're pretty extra.
So is there anything you guys would like else to do in this field?
I want to search its pockets with my freaking 20 something.
You find
She
nothing
wants
in
to
its
steal its
pockets.
money.
Already said
I
that.
want to shove it in his face.
The pockets?
Yeah, there's nothing in
Yeah,
this
he was
zombie.
trying to find stuff on the zombie. All right, well, hey, back up, guys. I'm gonna take care of this just in case it has a disease on it.
I came back towards the party. I'm like, those vultures are gonna be very angry at you.
Why?
They're hungry.
They're gonna eat this?
That's what they said.
Oh Lord, do they want it cooked?
I don't know. I ain't talking to them
Hope they
again. They
want it-
weren't much help.
Well, what do you think? Should I put it on fire just because they are not much help, or should I just leave it?
They're animals. It's not like they control it.
That's not the controlling part. It's the if it has diseases and such on it part, or it comes back. Well, it won't come back to life because it's dead.
It's the
Dead.
undead dead.
It's
The
dead.
undead dead. It's dead.
You sure it's not only
But that's
partially
how.
dead?
No, it's dead. Dead. That's how you explain things. You say it twice.
It's only half dead.
I'm gonna look towards the direction they said it came from and see
Okay.
if I can see. Is it still dark out or is it
It's
light? Light?
foggy. You can't really see that far in
Foggy.
front of you. Yeah. You can't, the
there-
clearing, you can't even see the ocean down below.
Oh gosh, how far is down below? Well, the edge.
It's about 100 feet.
I
There's a
walk
path
100 feet
that
and
leads
look at it.
north. If you guys would like to follow the path, or you can go back and,
Well, let's
or you
go
could do
back
that,
to the
or you could
village.
just stay there. I don't care.
I
We'll
mean,
go. How about we go back and get situated and check on everybody,
I agree.
and then get prepped up to leave north. Says the ADHD wizard.
Well, and there's some weapons waiting back there too that we might need.
Yep.
Yeah, for some of them.
Crossbow and my dagger.
I left my sanity back there.
We
We
better get
left that
that.
behind. We left that behind on the boat when we came here.
The
Sitting at the bottom of the ocean right now.
When we got on the boat, we left
the
it
vulture
back home.
that still can hear you talk, it just kind of laughs.
Shut up back there.
I love that the spell doesn't
You
end
can
just
leave
because
now.
you're done.
Wait,
It's up
can you
to
talk
like
to
10
bugs?
minutes.
Food.
It's up to 10 minutes, so I can talk to anything within that 10 minutes, I think.
Can you talk to bugs?
I don't know.
It's
It says
an
beast.
animal.
Why would you want to talk to?
No. Because the bugs are flying around probably and would have seen something. Gosh.
Let me make sure I collect.
Rosalind, who's from the Underdark, and is like,
Yeah, 10 minutes.
she's like, speak to the bugs.
Are there any bugs flying around? Buzz, buzz.
No.
Okay.
What about the worms in the ground?
Oh gosh.
Good.
Oh
Rosalind.
my god.
All right, Nox starts heading back to the town.
Yeah.
Rosalind, you're
I'll follow
done.
Max.
Oh. So as you guys head back to the temple, the cloister, and you notice that the air here is very somber. The children are in the library, kind of sulking, worried about their friend. Tarek is in the kitchen cooking because nobody ate breakfast.
Oh man.
And
Brunch.
Runara is with Nyx in the temple with Kilnip. Laying down. He's laying down as she's praying over him, and Nyx is administering bandages. You say Laylee is in her hut. Mila kind of watch her scramble around, kind of almost working through whatever emotionals she's going through.
She doesn't sit still very easily, does she?
And Varnoth is walking towards you guys.
Can we have the map?
She looks at you and says, I misjudged you, Drow. Thank you for your help. And then she looks at you, Nox, and says, and you as well. You may have saved his life. However, and then she steps back and looks at all of you. It's hard for me not to believe that you have not caused this. You coming here has made this worse. This curse upon this island so much worse. First Lord Adron, and now you. It puts us all in danger. If you truly wish to help, leave or get rid of whatever is happening here.
That's the plan, ma'am.
And also keep me updated. I want to make sure
Here
you
to
guys are all
take care
right.
of whatever. Oh, most definitely. Is there like a messenger bird we can send back and forth?
Because of the storms here, we have no birds for messages. Dragon's Rest is the only true settlement left on this island, other than thieves and vagabonds that come here to stash their gold, and we must drive them away, but we are not a violent bunch. We choose not to engage.
We choose to try and help make sure that stays that way for you.
I still don't know
There's
your
Such a lovely little
intentions,
place here.
and I still do not trust you.
Wait, all of us?
All of you. Just
Um,
just come
What
back
about
you
her?
safe.
especially, Rosalind.
No, it's like I just helped.
Nox takes a step forward and with an unusual calmness to his voice and almost like you can almost hear like the choked back emotion in his voice. He speaks without his stutter for once and says, "Our intentions are not. I do not like what's happening here. I do not plan on leaving until things are settled." And then he steps back into his group.
Very well, halfling. See that it is done. And she turns about faces and walks away, heading out to the temple.
I got a question. How long did it take us to walk back there?
Like 10 minutes or so.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You wanted to speak with animals again?
I was gonna go down to the water and see if any animal water had seen anything. Yeah.
No, I would say your spell is worn off by now, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can we have the map?
Yeah, I can pull the map up.
Yeah.
Just so we can visually see where everything's at.
Yeah.
I love visualization. I'm in charge of that with my other D&D group.
She said there was no birds. There's some vultures. I
Do you want to see
can try to
the big
animate.
map or the
That's
Dragon's
fine.
Rest map?
That's perfect. I want that one.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
So let's go get our weapons and then let's go hunting, guys.
Oh. Yep. Do, 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 do. Put everybody where they're. Where's the little one at?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I haven't moved
You give me a
everything.
second.
La, la,
Gotta
la,
move
la,
everything around. I can't
la.
pan and select things at the same time, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but here we are. My God, so annoying. He's not dead. He's still recovering. I apologize, guys. Give me a second.
No, you're okay.
Fine.
It's just
I'd help
It was-
you, but I don't have the power.
That's
It gives me
probably a
time to
good
think
thing.
about what I want to do next anyway.
Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. There you go, guys. Just move your character pieces. You're coming from the north, which is where your tokens are right now. So you can kind of.
Where is the kobold that had the dagger?
Um,
In the library.
in the library. All the other children are in the library.
Which
were-
one was it? I struggle with their names.
It's Blep.
Flep.
Blep.
Blep.
Okay.
BLEPP. And Frub is best friend.
I got you. You're going
And
to Blep.
Kilnup. Kilnup, they are
There you
all
go.
three were kind of like, a trio of boys.
Okay. Flep.
You can take the dagger, give it back to him.
Yeah, I'd like to have a conversation with him.
Sure. You can see Blep just. Hi. I'm going to lock
Jasmine,
your
will
character,
you calm
Jasmine.
down?
It's not me getting threatened this time.
For once.
Only because I care.
Nox approaches Blep, handing the dagger back and asking, "Did you help? Was that you?"
He takes the dagger and he kind of just like holds it in his hand like it's lost its magic.
That magic is what helped you.
I think it doesn't have any more charges left in it. I tried to stop him. I tried to.
Nox,
He was too strong. And is he going to be okay? Is Kilnip going to be okay? And then he just he drops the dagger and he just like buries his hands in his. And you can see Frub kind of go over and to his friend and kind of put his arm around him. Just like a little kid putting his arm around another little kid. I mean, it's okay, bud. Kilnip will be fine.
Remember, Mr. Knox healed him.
And then Nox puts a like reassuring hand on like Blep's other shoulder. And is like, he's going to be okay. I will make sure of that personally. And he reaches down and picks up the dagger again and sets it on the table by Blep, saying, "The dagger may no longer have its magic, but the magic is not what helped. You helped. You did good. Just promise me that if you ever use that dagger again, it will be only to protect, not to fight."
I promise.
And then
I will do everything I can to protect my family.
Nox is going to take that spare holy symbol out of his bag and put it on Blep. Be like, and you feel scared, if you feel worried, hold on to this. It'll help you be brave. And with like another reassuring, like kind of pat on the shoulder, it says, "You did good. I'm gonna go make sure your friend's okay." And he's gonna make his way to the temple.
Thank you. Thank you, mister.
So, Delron and Samariel, are you guys just gonna hang out in that field all day?
Argy, are you asleep? Oh my god. I swear.
Shoo.
Kill your character off so fast.
Don't pull a Sunny now.
Oh. Ma'am, can you quit changing the names? Jesus.
I don't know what's going on. I
And
don't know
this
where
in the
this
middle
chaotic energy is coming from.
in the middle
I'm
of this like heartfelt
Sunny, that's where it's
moment,
coming from.
she changes Knox's name to
Hey,
No.
Did you even look at mine?
I did. I did.
I
wait, you can edit. I tried editing my name. I gotta edit it. Ah, now it's going. Oh, it's already changed. Never mind.
oh my god.
I'm gonna take your privileges away. I
Smack
can
the
do
children
it.
on the wrist.
Yes, Mom.
I couldn't move my character, so I found something else.
Hmm. Oh my god.
I'm waiting for y'all to do what you want to do first.
No, I gotta change the name back first.
For who?
For Knox. Again.
What are you doing? Why?
Take her mouse or whatever she's got in front of her away from her.
It's her tablet.
Ninja. So Jasmine, what are you doing right now?
Being a little shit. That's what she's doing.
I can't move, so I don't know.
Oh my god. The drama. Okay, Jasmine, what are you doing right now?
I would like to move towards the party.
Okay. Sorry, the music got in my head. So let's move down here with Laylee, Mila, and Samuel and Toyota. And what are they doing?
Toyota.
I'm checking in to see if my dagger's ready.
Laylee, who kind of is like cleaning up the mess that Varnoth and Rosalind kind of made and looking for a med kit, medical supplies. And she
What a
looks
mess y'all
extremely
made.
flustered. It's like she has the same intenseness as when she was in the kitchen, but with dread instead of confidence. And she looks at you, Samra, walking in, and she just goes, "Are you guys okay? Are you okay?"
We're fine. Are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Apple.
I just
Sonny, I'm gonna smack you.
need to find everything I can to help guard this place, to help protect us.
Well, that's part of why I'm here, actually. We're planning on heading out soon to see if we can figure out where these things are coming from and put a stop to them. But I believe you had a weapon for me, a dagger that you were working on for me.
Yes, I've got all your stuff here. And she kind of pulls a chest kind of forward and opens it, and she pulls out a dagger. The dagger has a hilt, just like it's like the one that you found. It's the same hilt. It's been cleaned up and it looks nice and pretty and shiny. It has an amethyst stone in the back half.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the
You guys
blade
marry this
is
lady.
made from dragon bone, obsidian encrusted dragon bone. She says, "Be careful, this is sharp."
It's gorgeous.
It's pretty good looking, yeah, I'd say so. Thank you for that. And then she goes back into the chest and she pulls out snares that she made with the copper wire. And she says, "Be careful with these." And she
No, I
hands you
figured I'd
this.
just throw them at people.
I wouldn't recommend that. That's kind of not what they're for. They're alarm snares. You put them around a camp, and that way you know if something's entered your camp.
Oh, like noisemakers?
Yeah, they make a slight humming, a buzz sound. You can feel it more than you can hear it.
Okay.
It's kind of functions like the alarm spell, but it's audible only. You kind of feel it like it's a low hum. Um, it can once triggered, if it crumble, it must be reset with a long rest or a repair check. Um, it's maybe set in a 10-foot square to function like an alarm spell. So
Okay. Cool.
Thank you. You've done very well.
she says, "Where's your tiefling friend?"
I don't know if you call them friends.
With all the chaos out there, I'm honestly not sure.
Did
And
throw 'em in the
Mila, who's
water.
standing by the door, who's like, "Hi, Kyoya.
I can hear
It's
it.
so good to see you again. Unfortunate of the circumstances, however." And then she hears Laylee call for the tiefling, and she goes, "He's right here, Laylee." And then Laylee kind of pushes past you, Samael, and she pulls out this crossbow. She says, "Here. This is a fine piece of equipment. Please take care of it. Use it to protect those." And she explains that this is a rapid fire crossbow made from dragon
Whoa.
bone. It's able to rapid fire 5 bolts in a single round, each one doing a d4 plus 1 damage.
Oh
If the
my
crossbow
goodness.
malfunctions and jams, every time a bolt is fired, a d20 is rolled, a DC 6 to continue firing. If a failure results in a jam, you must spend repairing the jam, rolling a d20 with a d7 plus sleight of hand to succeed. It has specialized bolts. She hands you a bundle of them.
Amazing bundle.
The bolts must be made by hand. A d10 minus sleight of hand skill rolled for the number of hours it takes to craft 15 of them, minimum of 1 hour, or by a blacksmith or tinkerer, such as Laylee, at a cost of 5 to 8 gold. They're crafted in such a way that they can be loaded into a crossbow at once and satisfying the free action loading mechanic. And you have a +1 to attack with this as well.
How fancy.
I think someone got the better deal. That's what you get for shoving them in the water.
I'm a monk. I punch people. Having
said
a
it was a
dagger in my
dragon
hand
bone.
means I can just punch people with the
Did
dagger.
you guys ever get that book to dry out?
You guys forgot the book, didn't you?
Wasn't my book.
Oh, well, of course, you forgot about book.
I thought you had the book, Rosalind.
I know how the book. I offer to dry with my heat.
I know we were planning to give it to you if you could dry it out. Did we not?
We can say we did.
They said it was a dragon bone crossbow, correct?
Mm-hmm. Here, no, wait. I've got it. It's a homebrew item. I'll give you the
Alright.
full name. It's the here, I'll have to yeah, it's called Dragon Bone Crossbow. There might be several of them, but
I
that
found
one.
one.
Okay. Was it created by me? The Candy Bunny? It should say it at the bottom, right? Maybe.
Person.
Maybe not.
If it's got a gold text name, then that's the one that I picked.
Okay. And then also Dragon Bolts. You have 30 of them.
I'm
I mean, I
allowed
can
to only
add
fire
this.
2 when it
I can
jams.
add this stuff into y'all's inventory. Just take
Yeah,
a
I
second.
think I'll just let you do all that.
Okay, sweet. Let's see. Was there anything else?
Oh, the book.
Oh, this. I
Pretending
forgot
the
about
book is
this.
dried.
And she hands Samurai
Oh.
L. She says, "This should help you find your way." And she hands you the Astro Blade.
What?
This Astro Blade is Starline focus that grants the user +2 to navigation survival checks, and allows casting the guiding star cantrip. It's a
Ooh la
reflavor of
la.
guidance, limited to a navigational context.
We should give that to somebody that's navigation higher than everyone. Not me. Mine's negative.
So once per long rest, also the wielder may re-roll a failed arcana or history check related to stars, planes, or ancient civilizations. Etchings in the brass seem to subtly shift to match the sky.
I have a 7 on Arcana and History.
So what?
I'm just saying.
Argy's like, I'm
I'm
not giving
proud
you
of my
any more of
7.
my items, damn it.
I'd give you stuff the fuck. You want my flower?
That's hilarious.
You offer me
Okay.
that flower again, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
It's a pretty flower. Goodness.
If I could, I would like to have them see if they can do something with my thing.
Yeah.
Who has the tail?
Nox.
Hi, that's me.
I was gonna say you should see if they can do something with that tail.
I was actually going to before we left. Yeah, I'm just letting this play out first.
Laylee kind of goes back to shuffling around and she says, I believe that's everything. If you guys need help with anything else, just let me know.
I want to see the tiefling and her assistant romance.
I
What?
was shooting with this crossbow.
And Mila says, I can show you some romance. It's canon now, it happened.
Anyways,
she speaks to Kyoya when she says that. I'm sorry, Trick.
uh,
Mm.
Toyota, you gonna do any romance?
Mhm.
A whole lot of silence.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going last.
I mean, I know that sorry. Wasn't Delron just asking about the thing?
Yeah.
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 So, Daron, you come down to Laylee and she says, "Ooh, what is this?"
By the way, Dylan shoved Samurai out of the way. Job, Dylan.
Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through.
Where is the chaos influence coming from? Oh yeah, it's Sunny.
This is a thing that is the
Oops.
a weird fire snake we took care of.
Interesting. I may
I
be
was
able
wondering,
to
could
make
you
it
do
into a
anything?
weapon, or maybe a pendant? Hmm.
Dealer's choice.
Oh, I
Oh.
love when people say that. And she goes, give me a few days and maybe I can see what I can come up with.
Okay. Sounds good.
May I see if I can get a pendant out of my dragon scale?
Absolutely. It'll make a
Can't even
lovely
move.
pendant.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
I can't move. I'm
It's
done.
okay. It's okay.
I got you. As you shove Delaron
Don't
out of
run
the
out of the
way.
way.
Can't even
So
move
you
the map no more.
I
What happened?
got you.
You probably got blocked for your chaos.
Ah! What am I doing? I'm gonna refresh it.
Well, you're in front of Laylee
Okay,
right
Kyoya,
now.
you should have the dragon bone um crossbow. You selected the right one. And then the dragon bolts.
Yeah,
I
that I'm
can't
probably gonna need.
I can't um I can't add us like how many there are. It won't let me.
I think if you just add them, I'll keep track that I have 30.
I'll
You
put it
could
in
put it
the
in there.
30 note. Oh, I can.
You
Yeah, I
should be
think
able
that
to.
is one. Let me see. Dragon bolts.
There. I put 30 in the notes.
All right.
Now in the now like the spell and all of that, all of those spells and stuff, they're not like clickable on the sheet. You'll have to just roll for them. I put the what the rolls are in the descriptions. So you should be able to roll from the description, at
Mhm.
least on the computer. I don't know about tablet or the app, but
Let's get the computer.
you just have to like we'll have to read for like the spells. Okay, and then who's Samuel? You have the astrolabe
Yes,
and the dagger, correct?
and the book. Well, the master, yeah. No, because I don't have the
The
book. Because we
book
gave
the
it to
book you guys
Sunny
left
to
here to
dry out.
dry.
Yes.
That's what y'all did. Y'all left it here to dry.
Oh, that's right. Didn't we leave it up in the temple or something?
Yes, I don't know.
I thought
Something
we
like
left
that.
it. We left it with Laylee.
I couldn't remember. I apologize.
I feel like you left it with Laylee to dry.
I stuck it in your quarters to dry in there. I didn't want to lose it.
Also, Mom, come back. Yep.
So I got the
Good thinking, Laylee.
dagger. The bell is with Sunny. Astrolabe.
Wait. What'd you say
I'm
about the
gonna.
dagger?
I have the dagger. You
And
have
the
the bell.
copper wire
bell.
alarm snares.
Yep.
Oh, that's
How
cool.
many of those do we have?
It's just it's like 4, but what you do, how to set it up is you put it in a 10-foot by 10-foot square around you. So it makes like a perimeter around wherever you are.
Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna while Toyota's flirting with his girlfriend, I'm gonna head towards our quarters to go grab the book and see if it's managed to dry out any.
Good question, Candy. What kind of crossbow is that? Is it like a light crossbow or?
Yeah.
Or heavy.
Yeah, you're proficient in it.
Yeah, because I have my proficiency down for like hand crossbows for Vex.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to
it's a
double
light
check.
crossbow. Sorry, guys. Give me just a moment to add these. This is the first time
You're,
that I've done this from.
Well, you're
you're
good.
good.
It's after 11:30, so I'm just gonna yawn a lot now.
Stop it. You'll make Argy fall asleep.
Oh no, you're right.
Stop it.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay, I think that's everything, guys.
After Bandit does the thing he said he was going to do, can I go speak with Runar?
You can try. Sure.
Okay.
I don't have proficiency in that.
Give me 1 second.
1,000.
So, Tark is in the kitchen, kind of making breakfast. Something quick. The children are
I'm gonna
hungry,
talk
but
to Tarek.
okay. He said, "Hey, man, is
Hey.
everything okay out there?"
Yeah, had a couple of run-ins while we were out there, but nothing too special. It's all a little
Was
structure
there
out
any
there that
more of
might
those
be,
things?
give or take. It's all a special little thing out there though that might be a little interesting to someone like you.
Yeah.
A certain certain circus has come to town, you could say. A certain gilded
A
circus.
circus? There hasn't been a circus here in like 2 years or so.
Well, there was a certain gilded circus, you could call it, one with a very specific noose as their icon. Know anything about that?
Why are you
Give
so
me a
suspicious
give
of
me a
this man?
perception check.
I'll have a passive perception of 16, but I'm just gonna see what I get here. See if I get higher. That's a dirty 22.
Nice.
I mean, it's over a 20, so I can't really call it a dirty 20 now.
You can see he shifts uneasily under your gaze, almost like he crosses his arms and becomes really stiff and shifts as his eyes kind of look to the side for a moment. And then his eyes become cold as he looks at you. And he says, with his tattoo right in front, like you can see it, his arm that has the noose on it is facing you. And he says, what of it?
Let's just say certain things have happened with a certain group that's associated with nooses. You might know of a certain tiefling that's gone missing. And I heard over at that circus that they were showing off tieflings. Know anything about that exactly?
We had a long rest, right?
Yep.
You had a long rest before you woke up, yes. And you had that dream.
I don't know if that was
Tarek.
very much of a rest for Rosalind then.
No, it was a long rest for her. She's a drow, so she only needs like 4 hours of sleep. Meditation, actually. So it's
Thanks
like a
for checking
meditative
that
state
night.
when she sleeps. As you ask this question, Tarek goes, listen, man, that life I had, that's past. I haven't been with the Gilded Gallows in years. And if you're a part of them and you're looking for me, you need to leave now.
I'm afraid I can't, my
We
friend.
are a peaceful place here. This is my home. This is my family. I'm not leaving.
Let him know you're not a part of it.
Well, I'm afraid I can't really leave now, can I? But just know this. There's always a second direction that the wind blows.
The fuck does that mean?
Apes can't. So, just make
Listen,
sure you
man.
watch your back, but if you say you're not part of the Gilded Gallows, then let's just say you might have an unlikely
Are
power.
you trying to intimidate Tarek?
No, not necessarily. Just
It
kind
sounded
of.
like you were trying to intimidate Tarek.
It kind of did,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you give me an
Well, if you
intimidation
let
check?
me finish what I was gonna say. I was gonna tell him that you might want to watch your back, but if you're really not a part of the Gilded Gallows, like you say, let's just say you might have an unlikely ally that's a little closer than you might think.
I'll keep that in mind. Listen,
She looks at you
if you're
suspiciously.
trying to stir up trouble here on this island, Just keep it away from the temple. Keep it away from the cloister. These people have nothing to do with that.
Trust me. Last thing I want to do is get your friends and family involved in my business. My business is mine,
If you
and I
want to
intend to
learn,
keep it that way.
that's good. You should keep it to yourself. If you want to learn more about what the Gilded Gallows was doing on this island, maybe you should look into where this circus was. I know they were here on this island for a while. Who knows what they were up to? I kept my distance. That was my past. And that will stick with me as well.
I'll definitely go look into it. Keep an eye out. Maybe back to talk with you again.
Just be careful. The Gilded Gallows isn't just a name. It's a chain. It's a shackle that binds you to blood, to crime, to suffering. I wore that shackle for too many years. I killed for them. I stole for them. I watched good men get gutted over coin and pride. And when I finally saw the truth, that no one gets out alive, I ran. And you should too.
Don't worry.
His fingers kind of unconsciously brush over a faded scar on his forearm. Bahamut's mercy is the only reason I made it here. The people of this temple, they don't just preach peace. They live it. They saved me from the path that I was on. Gave me a place where I could be more than just a killer or a thief. This temple, these people, they're my redemption. He turns fully at you and looks you in the eye. His gaze is sharp but not hostile.
Don't worry. I've had my
I
few
won't
share of run-ins with them.
I won't stop you from looking, but I won't help you. I will not speak a word of what I know, nor will I lift a finger against them. Because if I do, I break the peace I've found here. I will lose everything. His tone is final. Leave the temple folk out of your business. If you bring the guild's wrath down upon this place, know this, I won't fight you, but I won't forgive you either.
Don't worry. I intend to keep my business far from this place. I got someone here who I don't want to see hurt either. So you don't have any worries about that. And as Kiyoya is walking away from him, he looks back and he slowly lifts up the sleeve of his jacket, revealing a tattoo of the Gilded Gallows as a noose that's been scratched and scarred over multiple times. Let's just say I have some unfinished business with them. As he leaves and walks away.
Nice. Love that. Okay. Alrighty. What would you guys like to do next?
After my conversation with Blep, I returned to the temple to, check on the one who was injured, and can I just ask if there's anything I can do to help further?
Runaro says, "You've done plenty. Thank you for your help.
Of
I,
course, it's the least I
I'm,
can do here.
well, you could have done less, but you did more instead. Thank you." And she looks over at Rix and she says, "Rix, will you go get them the healing potions? I believe Tarek is done with them and our friends could use them." And then she looks at you, Nox, with kind eyes and sadness for the events that have unfolded. She says, "Just don't get hurt. Don't get killed. The world needs more people like you." And Varnoth, standing behind in the corner, kind of in a protective guarding stance, shifts and says, "I will go get them. You stay here." And Varnoth walks away to go towards where Tarek is. And Renara says, "So where will you go?"
I
Do you
think as a group we want to deal with those undead first. Try to make this a safe space once more for however long we can.
do you know where they're coming from? Do you know what caused this?
North. That's the only thing we have. We'll figure it out.
No, they were here before us.
Just be careful. The dragon graveyard out there is thick. And
The
there's
what?
Great.
Yeah, the dragon graveyard is thick. The ocean has washed away part of the island over the years, and the dragon bones are exposed. Many ships have wrecked upon the north part of the island. It's where the storms always lead them. Just be safe.
But
Yeah? Is there something
the
you would
bit
like
of
to say about
the,
it?
the bit of nervousness suddenly returns to Nox. He's been surprisingly calm this whole time as his emotion manifests, but now he seems nervous and he's like,
The adrenaline's gone.
yeah. We'll take care of it. Don't you worry. We'll help, and let me know if I can do anything. And he just kind of wanders off to go talk about turning his dragon tail into some, not dragon, the lizard tail into something. The what? Okay. I hate you, Candy. I hate you.
Why? What did I do?
Dragon, come on. You just gonna drop that right there?
I mean, it is called Dragons of Stormwreck Isle.
Yes, I know, but that's the last thing I would.
We're surrounded by kobolds.
Either I dreamed it or she mentioned it like a few sessions.
I don't
ago.
remember it being mentioned, and
she
it's not in my notes.
I remember Dragon Graveyard being mentioned at the beginning.
Oh
Thing.
Okay,
yeah.
well,
There's even
this is the
graveyard
first
in my
time
dreams.
I'm hearing of it and realizing that's what was said.
Oh.
His ADHD was bad when I
Spoilers.
said the first
Okay.
time.
I was
To be
probably
fair,
writing
I
down something different, like a different note, and then just went over my head.
I'll say, to be fair, I do believe our first session, he was at that place with the terrible internet, so that might have been something that
Oh,
got
yeah.
skipped.
I missed a lot during that week I was there.
I
It's
forgot
okay.
about that.
We forgive you.
Do we though?
Yeah, hold
I
on.
mean, yeah.
Let me,
I mean, there you go. You
Nox,
wanted very genuine reactions. There you go.
Varnoth comes back and she hands you the potions that you guys had requested from Tarek.
Okay.
Graveyard.
And I'm gonna put them in your inventory, Nox.
Okay. How many are there?
There's 1 elixir of health and 3 potions of healing.
Okay.
Mm, 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 mm.
All right, and then
Okay,
I've
those
got
are in
like a
your
full-on to-do list of things to do because I still got to talk to Laylee about the tail.
Yeah, so you make your way down to Laylee. We'll get this done, but Laylee goes,
Yeah.
"Oh my." And her eyes,
Love with it.
you know, as for she was distraught and now she's excited. And she says, "This is so cool." Where did you I mean, how did you why this is awesome. And then she just kind of like takes it and she's like, "There's so many things I could do with this. What do you want? Maybe I could make it into a whip. Dude, that would be so
Oh.
sweet. A fire whip? Dude." All of a
I
sudden
love
just
this.
and then she's just like she's
Oh,
not
no,
even
no,
looking
no.
at you as she's like
Why?
staring at this tail and she's like, "I could break it down and I could make it into smaller things, like I could make a pendant with it or some kind of belt, or maybe a whip would be really cool though. Just
I think she wants to make you a whip.
I can do that."
Go
And
ahead and make the whip
she
whatever
immediately
you think is coolest.
flops it onto the table and she's starting to like dissect it
She's
and
already
take it
working on it.
apart.
Like, too late.
No, it
Tell me.
looks like you're getting the whip.
How long until you'd be finished with that?
Just give me a couple days. Maybe
Okay,
less.
okay.
I don't know. I'm going to have to
All right.
figure out maybe I can use those leather working tools.
Ooh, it's
I
coming
love you
full
guys
circle.
so much.
You're welcome.
You guys are so awesome. You bring the coolest stuff.
Alright. That's
Her
my
and her
to-do list
assistants are
finished.
adorable.
I don't have anything else to do here.
Right, you guys are
Did we ever check
You're
to
d-
see if the book was dried out?
Oh yeah.
so you go back into the chambers where you guys' bed chambers are and you see the book on the desk kind of laying spread out and flat, drying. Um, you can kind of make out some of the things in it. There's some notes written by a sea captain. They're kind of illegible, kind of terrible handwriting, to be honest. Um, kind of like logs of sailors on a ship.
Can we figure out where the captain is?
You
And
mean
you,
the captain that brought us here, Mr. Badamarmanus?
Yeah.
yeah,
That dude.
go ahead.
Figure out where he's at, Sonny.
Well, I'll do that later. Have other things to do.
What do you have to do?
Well, first I want to see Miss Lunara. Is that
The
how I say
book,
her name?
let me just
Lunara.
also say, the book also contains some sort of celestial maps as well.
Ooh.
Maybe coordinates even. And what looks like some kind of coded message. If you
Ooh,
guys want
maybe
to
the
know
captain
more,
knows
you
it.
need to roll some dice.
What kind of dice do you want rolled?
What are you looking for?
What the code means?
Okay. Give me a I don't know. What would that be? Give me a
Alright,
religion
fine.
check.
There you go.
Nice. So you realize this code is coordinates of some kind. And you can't, without the key to decipher the code, you can't read it. It needs
How
a
about the
key.
what about the celestial maps? What do I need to roll to be able to read it?
I don't know, Bounded. What kind of roll would that be? Navigation? I would say so, right?
Sure.
Is it survival?
I don't know if. Yeah, survival and an emphasis on navigation.
There's no navigation spot in here, so we're just gonna do my -2.
Doesn't matter. I
You
know
you
about
see,
maps.
from being from the
Survival.
Underdark, you're not really versed in stars at all. And you're just
I mean,
like,
it's
oh,
legit.
pretty. These are pretty.
That
Yep.
sounds exactly like Sonny.
And then I just hand them back. So, what are you guys gonna do with the book?
I'm gonna see if I can tell where they're at.
Okay. Now, remember, Samuel, you do have the astrolabe. You can use this for these celestial maps.
Is it a one-time use?
No.
Once per long rest.
Yeah. If you want to use it.
And is that? Let's see. That's
Or you can do straight navigation, try to figure it out, and then use the astrolabe later.
I'm gonna hold on to the astrolabe for the moment. What is that? A survival check?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be an 18.
Okay. So you recognize these patterns of stars, studying with monks on top of a mountain. You are well versed in stars. You were taught at a young age to read them, though you weren't a very good student sometimes when you were young.
Who,
Just
me?
yeah.
No.
We're in an ad break, so can we come back in about 5 minutes? Because we totally forgot to take an ad break at the last hour. I mean, forgot to take a potty break. So let's just do that real quick, and then we'll come back to this conversation, okay?
Okay.
Okay, artichoke.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Wait,
You
what?
said wait.
You did say wait.
I meant to say okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll be back, and I promise it won't be 11 minutes this time. I'm talking to you.
Ooh, how was late?
No, he had to let your stream know. It's mucho importante.
Mucho grande.
No. In your dreams. That's not how you do it. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at I haven't looked at the Pokemon stuff in a while. I have so much money. I have a present? Oh,
Weedle, weedle.
that's what I remember the problem. Last time I had no enough people too. Wonder Pass. What the frick is a Wonder Pass? Oh, I have 56 Ultra Balls. Pokemon, can I get your love? Okay. Why is everything gray? Oh, I'm looking at the Pokemon thing. Don't mind me. I already have one of those. I recognize it. What does that mean? The frick does that mean? I have one Pokemon here with a heart on it. I don't know why. Oh. Oh. I don't want those. Take it away. I don't want the heart there.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Uh, yeah, give or
6 minutes.
take like I was thinking give or take like 30 seconds.
This is cool.
I mean, you heard how I got into the role play. I do not care. I love that side of this. I like the combat and the role play sides, just like the same. I just love D&D, so I'm okay with it. Whoa, really? Oh wow, I'm so excited.
You just can't
I
have
just want to
it.
watch the world burn.
Fireball!
Shoot the fireball into the bell, see what happens.
Okay, we're back. We're gonna start
Oh.
off with
Drugs.
oh my god.
Sonny,
Argy,
Bobby,
I
Sonny.
will mute you so fast. Anyway, so fast. So with an 18 in a survival check to read the star celestial maps. These are hand-drawn charts of the night sky that include accurate positions, phases of the moon, and a bold red ink art tracing a path of something. The path, the red mark, cuts directly over Stormwreck Isle, and then there is a phase of the moon showing a lunar convergence.
Oh my.
On another page of these celestial maps, you find a hole punched pattern in the margins of one of the maps.
Yeah, Argy. What now?
Do you want to look at any of the other parts of the book? There are like 3 sections. There's captain's logs, celestial maps, and then a coded message.
Well, we can't figure out the code without the key.
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
could
I
on
want to
a
investigate the.
nat 20. Give me an
I want to
intelligence
investigate
check.
and find the.
Oh lord.
While he looks for. Oh, intelligence?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm looking for the captain of my investigation skills.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't help you with the intelligence, but the investigation is 18.
Come on.
I rolled.
The captain's been here the whole time.
Okay.
Where?
He's just been here. He doesn't have
Just
a
hanging
player
out at Dragon's
marker.
Rest.
He's just been hanging out at Dragon's Rest.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He lived from the crash. I completely
Yeah.
Yep,
forgot he
we've
was
been
alive.
talking about
He's
him.
just been hanging out
Where have you been?
here.
Here.
He's
Changing my mind about the
he's
Golden Gallows.
currently in the library.
Okay,
We need like a
we'll talk to him in a little bit.
point or like a marker for him.
I know, I need to make a marker for him. I haven't. He's just a dude, man. He's just a dude.
Just a dude. Just a guy, man. Just an everyday guy.
Just a guy. Just
Oh,
a
do
Captain
the
Barnett with seaweed in his pocket.
that one. It has just a human figure shadow. Use that one.
What?
in your monsters tab, there's one with a human figure shadow. Just use that.
Mm,
At least that's what it looked like on mine.
mm.
Anyways,
Anyway,
is her name? It's Lunara, right?
Runara?
Runara. See, I know I was saying that
Runara.
wrong. Runa. Yes, I'm talking to her.
she's
Okay.
thinking real hard about the moon, I guess.
So what are you
So
talking to Runara about?
I wanted to ask her if she has a
Dora.
spare moment at some point, if I could tell her about the recent dream I had, because I remember her
She
wanting me to keep
says,
her updated.
"Yes, I would love to hear about your dream, but currently I need to take care of Kilnip. I can't leave his side."
That's understandable. If we're still here and you have a moment, would you mind letting me know when?
All my attention is going to go to the children. I'd be happy
Okay, I will.
when he's more stable to talk with you. But right now he needs my attention.
I'll talk to you when we come back from our quest then.
Just be
Thank you.
safe.
And I want to get Kilnip the little red flower I found.
No, oh my god.
They get better, little guy.
That's so cute. Oh, Kilnup is just like, thank you.
And I'm gonna say a quick little prayer and then go.
Okay. Anybody else
Let's
want to
get a
do
captain.
anything else?
Where's the captain at?
Captain's in there. He's in there. He's just like, well, hey there, young lady.
Hello.
What
Does
can
this
Captain
familiar to
Barnaby
you?
Riggs do for you?
Oh wait. I gotta grab Knox real quick.
Hey, that's a captain's logbook. Where did you
Wait,
find
where are we
this?
going?
We're going to see the
Why did you did she just take the book from me?
Ah, I didn't
No,
even
I've shown him
realize.
the.
Wait, you
taken the
showing him
book.
what? The what?
Oh, the reason why I've grabbed Knox because he has that cloth with the symbol on it.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, you're
true.
asking the captain.
Oh, about that. Okay. He's like, hey,
She thought you were talking
that's
about
an
the book.
emblem for a crew. Where did you get that?
We found it on a zombie body.
Oh shit. Okay. Um,
He's like, oh shit.
I guess is he dead? Was
We
he
think
like
he's
was
dead.
he like dead and like not
Dead,
dead, or
dead,
was he
dead.
dead?
Well, he dead now, but he was dead as not dead.
Right. Okay.
If you get the dead language.
Yeah, absolutely got it, ma'am. Um well, I would say that this belongs to the ship the Compass Rose. I've met their crew before. They're good men. Nice captain. She was a nice lady. Very
What was
pretty.
her name?
I can't recall, but her and her husband had a crew. They were a cargo ship, I believe.
Oh.
What kind of cargo did they carry? Do you know?
Yeah.
Stuff and barrels?
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah, no problem.
So you don't really know what's in the barrels.
No clue. I didn't ask. It's none of my business.
Well, that gives me ideas.
When you're dealing with other sailors, you mind your own business.
I'm gonna run back down here real quick and pretend I ran back down there, and I ran back up and I grabbed Simriel to show him the book.
You're just grabbing people like by their.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm just kidding.
Just grab and yank him. Because, hey, maybe you
Carry-
should show that to the captain.
Of course, you're walking slowly as I'm trying to run and slide around and everything.
But yes, I'm going to take the book and see if the
He's
captain
like, "Oh
recognizes
wow,
the
that's a
log.
captain's logbook. Where'd you get that?"
Found it on the bottom of the ocean.
No shit. Okay, well, that's interesting. Did you find anything interesting in it?
Well, I found some star charts.
Nice. Yeah, those are used for navigation. But these seem a little bit off. What is this red line? And why are
That
there
I have
holes in
no
this
clue.
page?
We wish
He
we had
picks
answers.
up the book from your hand and he like holds it up to the light that's coming through
Oh.
the door. And he says, "You know, these might be a cipher key, for star alignment. You hold it up to the stars and the stars align in the holes."
Oh, or maybe it's the key for the one thing.
A key for what?
I'm gonna flip it over to the other page and show him the coded message.
Ah. Yeah, I have no idea what that says. Those are
You're the
just a
best,
bunch
Captain.
of symbols.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you so much, sir.
Captain
Especially about the
Barnaby
barrel
Riggs
part.
is always here to help, I guess.
He sounds so useless despite actually having some knowledge about this.
I mean, he was pretty helpful. Hey, use Argy. See if you can take that key
What
he
are the
mentioned and put those symbols there.
It's just holes on paper. We don't know which symbols they're supposed to go on or nothing.
Yeah,
We know it
line
could
it
be like
up.
he said. It could be stars.
Oh my goodness, won't even try it.
Well, if
Fine,
you have
I'm
any
ready.
idea of
Okay.
which symbols I should line it up with, because there's plenty of symbols on that page.
Put the page straight up and down.
I'm gonna look at her dead in the eye, lift the
Nope, I
page
already
up,
left.
and put it back down. I picked it up and put it
Oh
down. Now what?
my goodness.
You think as a monk he would have more discipline. Anyway,
I know. Was that? Did the captain say that?
yes, it's canon now. And then he says, you should take a look at those captain's logs. See if there's any important information.
Okay, I'll look at the captain logs as I yank it from Samriel's
I'm
hand.
gonna smack the shit out of you.
No, you're not.
I
I
look at the
refuse.
captain and ask him if he recognizes anything in the log, because I can't read this handwriting. It's some real
Is
shit.
it history? Would it be history?
He says a lot of it's kind of been washed away, but it looks like it's, standard fare, weather reports, ship repairs, minor skirmishes at sea, but it starts to get weird here towards the end. It stops with the earlier entries are, standard, but
What's weird about it?
it talks about whispers on the wind,
Probably the barrels they were carrying.
shadow over the horizon. I mean, it's
Didn't we see
all
those?
then it talks about some kind of, I don't know, can you read this? And he hands it
What do
back
we
to
need
you,
to?
Samriel.
Oh, come on, give it back to me.
It's not your book.
I mean, as
Can
long
I
as you
roll
can
something to
read.
see if I can read it?
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, can I use my
Oh,
intelligence
Lord.
check?
No,
Oh,
you're not
shit.
reading
What
it.
is intelligence?
That is a
I
16.
know.
Yeah, at this rate, I'm not gonna let you ever read it. Good Lord, Sonny.
You see in there that it talks about whispers on the wind, a dragon shadow over the horizon, and then it skips to where the book is kind of degraded, and then it says something about a celestial event.
Ooh.
I don't like
And
the
then it
connections I'm
says,
making right now.
the stars move as they did before the island burned. The
That's good.
Sorry, the
grave
island burned?
beneath the
shit.
fire stirs
It's a
again.
Dragonbone Island.
Yeah, but considering one of our crew is talking about a dragon in her sleep.
When the comet
That-
returns, the fire will rise again. Guard the grave. The false god
Well.
must not awaken.
That must be the one that keeps bugging me. I didn't say this to the group. I'm just saying this out loud.
Just Rosalind just speaking to herself.
I mumbled
I'm-
it so no one could hear it.
I'm looking at this and thinking about all the zombies we're dealing with. I'm like, well, I guess my master was right to send me here.
Just sent someone else.
Sonny, you are spicy pain in the ass today, aren't you?
So are you, Argy.
She's the one being
You
snarky.
both
I'm
are.
replying to her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like take the book and like angle the symbols where those holes are and see if it matches up somehow.
And then what? Okay, so I've got. It still doesn't tell me what letters or words correspond to those symbols.
Yet. What do you have to roll to get to see if you can figure out the symbols?
I need a intelligence check to try to decode without a cipher.
I'm gonna do it for haha.
And you would need a nat 20 to do it without a cipher, ma'am.
An 18. The code makes no sense without a cipher.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it was gone for a while.
Let's try. I'm in there. Why is it rolling that again? What?
Did I learn anything with an 18?
Nope.
That it's a code with that needs a cipher.
Okay.
You said, DM, that there was a red line going across the star charts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Just checking.
Why?
Nox is gonna pull Roslyn aside and in like a hushed
Okay.
tone so no one else hears. Kind of be like, when we were talking to Runara, she mentioned a comet. I think this chart tracks the comet.
Oh, good idea.
That's all I have right now. But what?
Didn't it mention something like that in the notes too? In
Uh,
the captain's logs?
Just
I mean,
quick
was
question.
talking...
I can't remember. Did any of you guys do like an arcana check on the book?
I'm doing it right now, just in case.
I know I for sure
Which part of the
didn't.
book are you doing it
I'm
on?
just sitting here holding the book, and she just keeps grabbing it out of my hands.
I've never
The
had the
entire
book,
book.
so I've never had a chance to perform any kind of checks on it.
I didn't even know there was a book until the session.
They found
I
it
found it.
in the bay.
Shipwreck.
Yeah.
when we were
In the
diving, when I found
in the
bell.
grotto, in the chest that was not a mimic.
In my home,
Mm.
I dare
Yet.
go.
You guys really think I would make a chest a mimic? I mean,
Yes.
come on.
You're right. Sorry, it's going to be the entire ship we find off the North Island.
Yeah, the marshmallow bug that almost killed all of us.
You laugh, she laughs, your sword laughs, you know.
Can I make an Arcana check on those star charts?
Yes, please.
Yeah. See if you get better.
Okay. If it'll roll
The
properly,
DC is 15.
Oh, I
Oh,
think I know
I-
what it's been doing. Hang on. Let me do that again. I think it's been rolling the inspiration this whole time. And I've been super confused as to why. Let me roll that fresh because I think I just realized why it's been being weird.
A DC 15 to get a general knowledge, DC 20
Yeah.
to okay.
Gross.
Okay. Well, Rosalind made a
What
15. So,
I made a 15.
yes.
What kind
Um
of check is needed?
We're rolling Arcana checks
So-
right now.
it's only successful, only visible under a magic light or a DC 15 Arcana check. Is
Magic
there is
light?
a
Like glitter
strange
sparkles?
draconic glyph mark
Oh.
on the star map at the bottom of this red line that goes across the page.
She's supposed to.
We can't hear you whisper, ma'am.
I said this must be like the spot where she's like supposed to land or arrive to this place. And I whispered it to Knox.
Well, and that's kind of just all he does.
I love it. You know, Captain Barnaby Riggs is sitting there listening to this whole conversation, and he's like, well, it sounds like you have a mystery on your hands, gang.
That was a Scooby-Doo reference.
Yeah, it was.
Nox kind of like deadpan looks. Thank you, Captain.
You're quite welcome.
No, really? Thank you, sir. You're so helpful. What would we do without you? I mean, we wouldn't even be here
Well,
if it wasn't for you.
you know, I'm just going to be here, you know, in case you have any
You
more.
wouldn't by chance have any other names and your like captain's dossier of like obvious or something, would you?
No, I've always been Captain Barnaby Riggs. Nobody any different.
All right. Barnaby Riggs it is.
Captain Barnaby Riggs.
Yeah, Captain.
Yes. At your
Okay.
service.
Thank you, Captain.
Well, if you got nowhere to go, ain't nowhere to go. So he kind of just sits back down.
Hey, guys, I don't think we should have talked to them again. I think this was a bad call.
I think it was
Thought
a
it was
great
a little
call.
helpful.
Yeah, no. Kidding.
Like, I think whatever's in those barrels is what affected to make those zombies. I think they crashed their shipwreck up north.
Well, something in the barrel is probably mixed with the energy off of the bones, because now we know that those bones do give off energy. But that's just
Oh,
my
yes.
theory. That's my leading theory right now.
I had magical bones. Sorry.
What's your theory?
The bones?
That the bones mixed with something that they were transporting, which was probably also magic, and caused the zombies to start.
Yes.
Like the magical energy from the bones mixed with something like something magical they were transporting is what my thought is.
Interesting. Okay.
I think so too. All right, let's go group up with the others.
Huh.
To figure out our plans and what supplies we need. When we should
Well,
leave.
it's gonna be kind of hard to make plans when half the group is keeping secrets.
Did I not just say let's go regroup and talk to the group to figure things out?
I didn't hear that.
Oh my goodness. Let's go regroup with them.
I don't know where the rest of
The other two people that aren't with us.
Oh, they're down there.
You want to fly and drag them up here?
Whee.
I'm gonna stay in here so we can see each other. All right, guys. Let's go have a meeting at the table because the kids left.
They're eating breakfast.
Why do I keep getting moved? Are you just like dragging me by my cloak?
Yes.
It's so rude. I don't have the strength to fight you.
Is anybody
All right.
surprised?
All right, guys. What do y'all think we should do next? I say we need to go north.
I think if we're gonna go on this this adventure together, we don't.
Oh, but no one has a choice. We're venturing all together.
I think we cards on the table. We need to tell them what we know, Rosalind.
Yes, we should fill them in on things.
So
What things are we talking about?
I love how you're doing like your talking movement with your with your
Yes, I am.
It's very emotive. Thank you.
Knox spends a while stuttering through a very brief, very low detailed summary of the meeting they had. About and just explains about the comet and how there's some really bad things coming this way that we have to figure out and stop.
I
Just that
fill in the blanks
everyone's on
that he
the
misses.
same page. What's that?
I wish I would have
I
been
said I
part
fill
of
in the blanks that you miss.
Yeah.
I wish I would have been part of this. I know
What? You're cutting out.
that I wish I'd known about this.
More. Sooner. More sooner.
She said she wished she'd have known about the book. She could help out. Sooner she knows a lot about the stars.
Give her the book.
Yeah, I figured it out.
We don't know if that's the
Figure out.
right answer. That's just what we have on their information.
What'd you figure out about the book?
What am I supposed to push?
She's
What are you
sleepy.
trying to?
She needs
What are you trying to?
information.
I know. What are you trying to figure out about the book?
I don't know. Something about stars. That's all.
So you're
She's
looking
gonna
at
look
the
for
star
stars.
maps.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
It's at the bottom. It's gonna screw me.
Oh.
Okay,
Not
with a
bad.
17, um, you know that these are star maps of your recent sky. So this is today's sky. It's not an old map, or it is a map that has been drawn of what future constellations would look like, depending on the age of the book. So it's a current star map of like the night sky. You don't recognize the red line and what that is. But you do know that where these constellations are for the most part in the night sky. Though there is something off about this particular map. It's not quite right.
Is there a check I can do to figure out what my feeling is about? I'm half asleep.
Wake up.
Can I use my card? Can I use my
Don't pull an
cartographer's?
Argy.
Insight?
Never mind. I guess I'm just gonna shut up now.
Oh my goodness, the drama. Jasmine, I don't believe there's going to be a roll you can make to discover what's wrong with it now.
Okay.
I want to see what.
Sorry, this song always makes me want to hum it.
From
The Witcher.
Which one?
Say, can I use my
The
cartographer?
Witcher Burn? Or something like that?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna get interrupted every time.
Sorry.
No, just ignore me as usual, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Says the Goliath. The biggest thing in the
That's not
room.
I'm the
That's not
Goliath.
That
That's
was-
Trick.
Oh, that was Trick. Trick.
Oh.
Wow.
My point proven exactly.
Oh my
I've got
God.
you guys.
Wow. That's cold, Sonny.
I know I'm a rogue and I'm supposed to be hidden, but dang, I didn't think I was that forgettable of a person.
I did not say that Trick was you.
That was me. I'm sorry.
I know, but
Oh gosh.
And just
Okay.
like Argy going and confusing me and Sunny. Just as bad.
Here,
Well,
Trick
both of y'all are
in the middle.
sassy.
There.
Just being
Trick
in the
is
middle
center of
doesn't help.
attention right now.
You're laying on the table. Okay, got it.
No,
What's
he's
going-
standing.
Captain Barnaby Riggs is like, what's going on here?
Anyways, like I was asking, can I use my cartographer's tools and look over the maps that are in the captain's log and try to map out like these star constellations, like locations in the sky, and
Sure,
try to figure out what's exactly
give
wrong with the
me
map?
a survival check with advantage.
I don't know if that's what they're used for.
I don't know if I can do
read
with
it.
No,
advantage.
cartographers are for map drawing.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
If you
That's
have
right, that would just be
proficiency with
normal
the
because
tool,
cartographer's
add
tools
your
are like
proficiency bonus to any ability check you make that uses the tool. So if he uses an ability check that tool works with, he can do that. That's what I was reading. I was literally reading that too.
should I just roll survival?
Yeah.
Please give me a high roll. 7. Dang on it. It was on 18.
These
and I
are
rolled a 4.
stars.
Amazing. Yay.
He got one of those
As if you're
rolls.
Captain Barnaby say in the corner, they're frickin' stars.
Excellent. Thanks. Thanks, D&D. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess I tell everybody it's for sure a map of stars nowadays, but there is something off. Don't know
It sure is a pretty picture.
Jeez. Hey, now that you guys have thoroughly researched this book, what would you like to do? Where will we start off?
North.
Our next section.
I think north. I think we
North.
have to take care of those
We are going
zombies.
north. We're taking care of
Alright.
zombies. I'll burn them. I mean,
I fear what's going to happen if we don't prioritize those.
yes. I fear for this town. This lovely place that has let us stay here. At least
Does everyone agree? Is that what we want to do?
Hello?
Yes.
Team?
Sure.
Delron?
Those that say yes, come over here.
Sounds good.
Delron, are you
First,
okay? Ninja, are
I'm
you
right
Drama
okay?
there.
time.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He tired.
Yeah, I'm tired,
About
but I'm fine.
how about Mr. Drama? Mr.
Okay.
Nobody listen to me.
So,
Oh, boy.
as our brave adventurers get ready to set their path north to solve this mystery, we will end this session. I think it's a great stopping point. Wish y'all would
Eating
give me more
breakfast.
cliffhangers to stop on, but you haven't. um,
We're all eating a surprise.
will they find the compass rose? Will they find something else? Will they find more undead? Who knows?
Will
We'll
they
wrap and
stop
eat
the
this breakfast.
undead? It's all about
I
how you
think-
word it.
I think
Will
the
they?
compass rose is the undead.
Yes.
We will find out. 2 weeks.
On
2 weeks.
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time.
You're doing
That's
me
great.
right, shit.
You can still quote it.
He don't know nothing
Why does
about
it have
it.
to be 2 weeks?
Because of our availabilities.
Yes, because next weekend is Silver
Well,
Subathon, and I will be staying with her.
Y'all should just not have a life like me.
Well, I have to
I
be
just
there.
got-
Like a life.
So, thank you guys for staying up to 1 a.m. with me. And a big thanks to Holotrick, Sweet Sun, The Bounded, Just Ninja, Argy, and Kaze for being a part of the party. No, you didn't get paid to stay here, Punisher. Quit lying. Nobody
Can I
pays
get
you.
paid for staying
You work
here?
for free. The
Punisher
Muffin
got
Man.
paid to stay
Hey,
here.
we're just finishing up our session 5. Session 5. We had
So
a
you had to look at
great
the title.
we had a great session. A lot of role playing this session. Learned some more stuff. Learned some more lore. Figured out that our players are going to be heading north to hopefully solve this undead problem that the island is having. I mean, a child almost got killed.
Yay.
Seems like a pretty dire situation. So, I'll leave us at that. Be sure to check on my Discord for dates and times. We'll be doing 2 one-shots this summer. One in a couple weeks and another in August. So if you're interested in playing, please let me know. The time will be from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I can't wait to do these. They're going to be fun. They're going to be more combat focused, less role play focused because they are D&D one shots. They're dungeon crawls. But they're going to be fun nonetheless. I'm excited to get some new players in here. Not saying anything bad about you guys, but more people playing D&D, the better. Love it. Answer. What do you mean?
Muffin wants to know if he can join when he gets off work.
I mean,
I
as
asked if he
long
can message
as
you on Discord.
as long as the rest of the party is okay with it, I don't have a problem with it.
Unacceptable.
But yeah, just message on Discord. I haven't answered on Discord, so just message me on Discord because there's so many people in that chat right now that it's a little overwhelming. But yeah, just see us in 2 weeks on The 6th of what's after May? June. The 6th of June.
You can
9
tell,
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
you can tell it's getting late.
It is getting late. And I will be streaming before then. I don't know when. Unfortunately, I don't have a concrete schedule yet, but I will. And I'll definitely be finishing up Clair Obscure soon. It's such a good game. So, yeah, thank you guys. Oh, and I post all of the recorded streams, most of the recorded streams, all of the D&D streams in on YouTube. So you can go back and watch them if you missed anything. Eventually, I want to be able to have them play as reruns on Twitch. That would be nice. But yeah. Let me switch to this. So we're going to raid out. Don't know to who. Probably to Sugar Mama. Right? Yeah, to Sugar Mama. I don't really have anybody else on. So I'm going to post the raid chat. Oh my God. I can't speak and type. I apologize. Okay, so there's still something wrong with my thing, but post it anyways. If you're not sub, post the first one. If you are sub, post the next two. Hopefully it'll work. It hasn't been working. I think it's something with Firebot that's going on.
Do you have
But
it where Twitch allows you to post your emotes in other people's channels?
yeah.
Well, that's weird then.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something to do with
Punisher.
Firebot. I think it's something to do with Firebot. If Punisher can,
Yeah, Punisher.
help. If he wants to, you don't have to.
No, he has to.
You totally have to.
But
Oh,
anywho,
Muffin said something.
you guys have a wonderful night. I am exhausted. Probably gonna go say hey to Sugar
Aw.
and all of that good stuff. So everybody have a good night. I don't know how to end streams well, so
You
bye.
can tell we're all rusty at this.
Bye. Love you, but I gotta leave you. Bye. Mwah.